This show is intended for adult audiences. You know, people with bills, backaches, responsibilities, and a functioning sense of humor. It contains strong language, stronger opinions, and the kind of jokes that might send the emotionally fragile into a full-blown meltdown. If you're easily offended, perpetually outraged, or think words are violence, this is your cue to clutch your pearls, grab a blankie, and sprint to your nearest safe space. Or, you know, just get in the sea. We won't miss you. For everyone else, buckle up and let's have some laughs.
Rated D for dickhead.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body?
I'm gonna come.
Nice tits.
A real set of badonkers. Packing some Doban hunkeros.
The power of one. The power of two. The power of man.
What's going down, babes? Show me the loving.
Silence. You are too gay to be the doctor.
I'm wonderful, and I'm the most amazing person in the universe.
Exterminate.
These people are making a lot of money, print money, cash,
Money, well,
capitalism.
You're watching Will of the Fans! Let's fucking go!
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Bad news.
Engines roar through the ash-gray skies. The wasteland burns, but hope won't die. Every screen's a twisted lie, built to break us, make us comply. They poison the heroes, rewrite the tales, turn legends to dust, leave us frail. But we're not done, we won't bow down. Through the wreckage, we'll take the crown. Steel hearts ignite, fire in our veins. Freedom's calling, breaking the chains. They can't erase what we already know. HyperDrive now, let's fucking go. HyperDrive time, we're burning the night. Blazing through shadows, our stories ignite. Will all the fans come ride with me as we laugh at foolish hypocrisy? HyperDrive time, it's now or it's never, as long as they rule the fucking go forever. Forever. Oh, forever.
Yeah! Hello! How you doing today? Everybody's here. Excellent. That's just how I like it. Well, not everybody, but some of you. And we'll get the rest soon enough. Yeah, straight out of hell, and welcome back to Will of the Fans. My name's Will. You know the drill by now. And it's drive time somewhere, which means it's hyperdrive time everywhere. So, ladies, gentlemen, and nothing in between, welcome once again to another voyage of discovery, racing through the wastes of the internet to the further reaches of your sanity on a never-ending quest to rid the universe of absolute bollocks.
What the hell is even that?
That's right, baby. Now, let's see. We've got some people here. Before we set off, please keep your eyeballs and your brains all the way inside the vehicle with those aforementioned eyeballs that I'm completely fucking up my intro. Just screw them to the screen. All right, there we go. Don't fuck it up, Will. Fuck it up. All right, let's see who's in the chat already. We've got a Saint Hugo. Hello to you, and much appreciate you being here, buddy. He's been throwing some pretty wild ideas at me about what we can potentially do with the whole Clash of the Fans concept, and I'm not sure where we're going to go with it, but I'm very excited. I like it when there's a meeting of creative minds. It always fires me up massively. So pleased you're here, buddy. Stephen's here. Hello to you as well, Mr. Bromby. Says, how do peeps? Watching Will's latest Amelia video, waiting for HDT to kick off. Yeah, sorry we're a little late today. It's just, I had such ambitions, you know, when I decided I was going to start doing videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I was like, I'll get so much done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then my wife got sick. So, nah, not today, baby. Not today. I was trying to put together a video and also look after 2 babies. So, yeah, I'm actually amazed it got out. Hopefully there's no mistakes in it. The last one had a fuck up so bad I had to take it down and re-upload it, so it got utterly felted. Hopefully you're enjoying it. J Viper's here, the man, the myth, the legend. It says late and rescheduled. Rescheduled and gay. I mean, it was only rescheduled by 5 minutes. It was originally set to go up at 1:10. But it is supposed to go up at 1 o'clock, so I guess that makes me a giant poofter then. Well, somebody better tell my wife. And my penis. Problematic white guy John is here. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. That was a lot of fun yesterday. We had a solid show. Sadly, poor old Rhoda's been through the wars a bit lately. He's been ill, so he couldn't make it. Fortunately, Toasty was there, so she jumped in. We had a good old time. Although I do sometimes wonder if we bore her with our nerddom. But it is nice that she's there at all. We appreciate her. Of course we do. So that was fine. Hopefully Rhoda's on the mend, and we'll hopefully see him tomorrow for WTF Live, where, oh boy, when I woke up this morning, I was genuinely concerned that I wasn't gonna have enough Wanker of the Week material this week for Thursday's stream. I'm not worried anymore, even if there's only 2 candidates, which there won't be, because there's assholes everywhere. Let's be honest. Hassan alone and the quartering have more than done enough to qualify this week. So, and that's without the nepotism that Hassan constantly benefits from. We'll see. I might check in on iDubbbz as well, see what he's been up to. Maybe DSP. Maybe we'll have the clash of the fucking streamer brains. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it'll be interesting. Either way, I'm looking forward to Wanker of the Week this week because there's been some real cringe happening. It's been actually amazing. And I don't think we can actually do a Piss Stain Island edition because we're so beyond wanker at that point. Like, the point of Wanker of the Week is to laugh at bastards, right? People being assholes on the internet or in politics or whatever. It's not to depress ourselves talking about people running cabals of child trafficking and harvesting. So that's why I've steered mostly clear, with the exception of Bill Gates last week. It's a little bit too heavy for Wanker of the Week. I think it's more like it should be, you know, lop off their head of the week. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for joining. Hopefully we'll hit the goal and you can mysteriously appear like Joe Hendry. You know, show him boobs and he appears. That's the problematic white guy way. Thank you very much, St. Hugo. I'll get to you in a second with that one. Appreciate you. Farside's here, says hi there. I said hello. Jay said we out here. J Viper, thank you very much as well. We'll get to that in a second. We got Triple J here. Zalosi is here. Levitt's here. Shout out to Triple J. Nice to see you guys. Sardoc's in the chat. Nice to see you as well. There are the gangs all here. It's all coming together lovely. That's just what I like. Very nice. We're going to have a good minimum of 2 hours and most likely probably push it to 3, especially if we hit the goal. There are tons of topics. We've got the clash of the cringe. Sony versus Nintendo, both planning to do a direct this week. We've got the Nintendo Direct and the Sony State of Play happening, allegedly. I'm not sure actually if the Nintendo one is this week or next week, but it doesn't really matter. They tend to stay out of each other's way. Either way, it's the competition is on for who can inspire me the least with their catalog of upcoming games. Right now, mostly they're just advertising the same third-party crap that I'm not remotely interested in, with the exception of Lego Batman. That looks kind of good. It looks kind of fun. Might grab that. Put it on for the kids downstairs on the other PC, if I ever get it fixed, which would take money. So help me grift, would you? Thanks very much. Nah, of course. It's good to see you guys here. Thank you for joining me for HyperDrive Time. Appreciate you guys. If you're liking the stream, you know what to do. Hit that like button. It helps pick up more lost souls along the way to our den of sanity over here on the internet. And of course, don't forget your in-flight entertainment can be found by hitting that join button and joining the GRIFT force. Helps to keep the ship in the skies until I come up with a better solution, which would require me to have a little bit of time, which, as I just mentioned, I have not had today. So I'll be working on some improvements soon, but for now, join the GRIFT force if you would. It would really help me out. Thank you very much. And of course, don't forget, if you've got any questions, comments, or you just want me to show you Eve jumping up and down and speaking in a derogatory Asian accent, well, you know what to do. Tip your driver. Thank you very much indeed for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. We got St. Hugo here, gifting one for the princesses and the GRIFT force. Thanks so much.
Help me create the future of the white race. Help me create.
I played it twice, fuck. I was totally distracted by Livet's comment in the chat. He says, let's get some support right now. And I'm like, oh, no, please, please, please. No, it's a very fine line one must walk to avoid becoming Dark Side Phil. It's a very simple one, though. There are three main precedents that you must, tenets, if you like, that you must abide by to avoid being Dark Side Phil. The first is you must not ever, ever insult your fucking audience. It is just like, you can banter with them, sure, but that you don't just come out cussing your audience. That's just a retarded thing to do. If you are a streamer, your audience is your bread and butter. And if you're a small streamer like me, smaller than Darkside Phil, apparently, but comparable in terms of earnings, then, you know, you definitely want to be cool to your audience. But for me, there's an added level to that, and that is basically that this channel is called Will of the Fans, not Will of the Fuck Yous, you know? So there's that. We don't do dents around here. Dents are not welcome. We're not doing it. The next one, of course, is that you must absolutely, under no circumstances, stop everything and hold the fucking stream hostage until you get some support. For me to just sit here and go, well, what's going on, guys? I thought you guys wanted to watch me read the news, but I'm not seeing the support. You know, I'm thinking, Darkside Phil, you know, you really seriously just need to shut the fuck up, buddy. Really, really need to shut the fuck up. The third one is you must not bore them to death with your business meetings, talking about how crappy your earnings are and how bad your life is. There are a lot more otherwise, but yeah, basically those are the ones. You know, if you're gonna grift, you're gonna grift. If you're gonna whine and complain and bitch and moan, oh, and there's another one too. Try not to piss all the money away that you ever make from your kind supporters. Darkside Phil and I are very different in as much as I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm not even taking it seriously, but it sounds like I am. I feed my family. He feeds his WWE Champions addiction. There you go. There's the fourth. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Jay Viper is here. He says for $5, TY45D. And I know exactly what that means.
Thank you for $5.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Legend. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. It would be lovely if we could hit the goal. So far, we're on kind of a tear. We haven't missed a goal in, I don't know, like 9 days, something like that. Pretty much the entire month, apart from the second. So it's been good. Thank you so much. I'm feeling kind of calm this week. Like next month, I'll be able to take care of business, you know? So thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, then. That's enough fucking around, wasting time. Let's get to some funny shit that we can laugh at and have a good time. Let's see. For example, we have a couple of memes that I can share. This one, first of all, comes to us from... That's not the meme. That's my face. What are you doing? This one comes to us from 5mind.com. Yeah, you guys should check this website out. It is a very rich source of meme content. Definitely a very good idea if you are looking for just an easy opener to a stream. I find it's perfect for that kind of thing. I still haven't fixed this problem. There it is. 5mind.com. I think it's a play on HiveMind. I don't know. I see it advertised on the liberal HiveMind channel, so very funny there. Yeah, good source of memes. We got this one. Why we need voter ID? Why do we need voter ID? Because in the 2020 election, 163 Democrats used this one address to cast a vote for Joe Biden. I don't know if that's true, but I believe it. Anyway, if I'm indicted, I'll take half of DC with me, says Hillary Rodham Clinton. Okay, your terms are acceptable. Speaking of acceptable terms, we got this one here. We have Pam Bondi. Now, I don't know if she actually said this, but this would be the number one reason that they would try to give for not prosecuting everyone in the old piss stain files. But she says, if we prosecute everyone in the piss stain files, the whole system collapses. Your terms are acceptable. Is this how America feels? Because this is how the UK feels. This is how I feel as a British citizen, especially having done kind of Amelia week on my channel. All my videos this week have been Amelia related, just because I really wanted to get into that topic and approach it from different angles and come into it. That's how you feel too. Good. Because quite frankly, I feel like if we were to get the people of the UK and America together, and let's throw in some other countries too. We could probably include some Germans in there. Definitely a few Dutch in there as well. Sorry, Michael Caine. We're all more or less at the same point. Australia's definitely in there as well, and Sweden. We pretty much could all get together and just overthrow all our governments and just start again. Basically, the idea behind America is a really good idea. Definitely the best idea I've ever heard for a country. And there's more of us. I'm not saying, because I mean I'm too far away to be able to really stick my cock in the fire too. But hey, it's not the worst idea I've ever heard. Let's just say it that way. Anyway, we could all go down the Guy Fawkes rabbit hole if we wanted to. But there we are. Some gentle comedy there that became all the more serious as I went on. But before we go any further and start to get into le topics, as I still got that fucking French accent stuck in my head from the Ubisoft article yesterday. We'll just go right ahead here and acknowledge Smegheads has gifted 5 Will of the Fans memberships. That is 5 for the Griff Force, 5 for the Princesses. Abso-fucking-lute.
He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smig. Hey.
Yes. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you for that one. You absolute legend. Yeah, we got someone here. Who said that in the dev chat? John, did you hear Maddie was in the files? Oh my God, Maddie's in the files? No way. Madeleine McCann is in the files? Are we serious? Oh my God. That's not remotely surprising, and yet I'm surprised. I figured it was probably just her parents that did so. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm connecting dots here. I'm connecting some really, really, really bad dots that I definitely do not want to be connecting. Let's focus on something else for a second. Oh, yeah, St. Hugo, indeed. Very good sentiment. Stand men of the West. Abso-fucking-lutely. In fact, I still have that.
By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Yes, and thank you very much, Smegheads, for the 5 memberships, really helping out there. Cheers.
Help me create the future of the white race.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Okay, well, there we go. Perfection. Indeed. Yeah, great minds think alike, apparently. Seem to be finding that out a lot, the two of us lately, don't we? Anyway, there we go. Cool, guys. We're going down into Shite Town for a little bit here to start things off, I'm afraid. It just seems to be the case that if you go to Google and just search for Keir Starmer, you're going to find, so many freaking articles of contrary opinions. Can we make Aragorn the United Kingdom's Prime Minister? Well, I mean, right now we're all rallied behind another fictional character, so I don't see why not. Basically, find me the person who is most embodying Aragorn through some sort of rigorous census, and sure, yeah, prove it and I'll vote for him, yeah. I'll even fly back to vote for him. You don't know who Aragorn is? Toasty doesn't know who Aragorn is. Aragorn is the king of men.
By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I was actually going to edit that clip and put like a bunch of woke shit over the Eye of Sauron. I didn't need to. The message is clear. You just fight evil. And right now it becomes increasingly clear that all the things that we have as free-thinking people found ourselves in opposition to are not only connected, but connected by purest fucking evil. So there's that. I suppose certainly makes it easier to look yourself in the mirror in the morning when a bunch of people are calling you an alt-right grifting far-right chud or whatever the hell they like to call us. But there you go. John, yes, of course, he gets called Aragorn now, and Jesus, and a model. Okay. So this is where we're basically going with this. Everyone is effectively trying to say that Keir Starmer is about to resign. And, I mean, yeah, he really should. He should be out the door yesterday. Not even yesterday. He should have been never voted in, to be honest. But the man remains one of the most delusional, narcissistic bastards that we've probably ever dealt with in British politics. I mean, it's actually quite stunning. There's a sort of an unspoken rule in Brit politics that is effectively you do what you do for the good of your party. I'm not saying, by the way, that this is the right way to do things. I actually don't think it is at all anymore. I firmly disbelieve that, to be honest. I think that the party should serve the ideology of the person who's leading it, not the other way around. But that's not how it works in the UK. Now, the Labour Party in particular has been divided for the past 30 years, mostly by a massive landslide of what we call New Labour that came in 1997 with Tony Blair. Keir Starmer is a 100% true-believing Tony Blairite. And it turns out that almost everybody else around him is too, except that now is inexorably and permanently tied to piss stain. New Labour now might as well be the international PDF file. Excuse me. Phlegm. The international PDF file ring is New Labour, basically. That's the legacy of New Labour. So there we go. You've changed the logo from the HM government to UK government. What? That's new. I didn't know that. Hold on. What the fuck? This guy is an absolute spurg. I swear to you, he is beyond reproach. He is so retardedly stupid. He is literally standing on one busted leg with the other one lopped off miles behind him. No arms left. He's effectively the Dark Knight, the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right? He is just literally, "'Tis but a scratch. I've got a new policy." No one cares, mate. All right, your policies are no good here. No one wants to hear a word out of your filthy, degenerate rat mouth. Not a single fucking word. Not even the people surrounding you. You are about to get fucking Caesared very, very soon if you don't go. If you don't get out right now, and this is what the man doesn't seem to understand, if you don't do the right thing for your party and fucking resign, they are going to stab you in the back at every possible available opportunity until you are forced out. And if that doesn't happen, I'm pretty sure eventually people are just going to march on Buckingham Palace and tell Charles, you got to fire this dick. Because the king can do that. The king absolutely appoints the prime minister and can totally fire him as well. Don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, wait, that's because Charles is a globalist Islamist bitch as well. That's why. But there we go. I love when John humble brags. Yeah. It's funny, right? Anyway, not wrong. Now Starmer drops the king. Labour accused of disrespecting Britain after it dropped His Majesty from official government communications. Have we got a picture of this? HM government, that's what it always was. His or Her Majesty's government, correct? To UK government. You are a fucking communist. Disgusting. Disgusting. I wish I still had that clip of Trump punching him in the fucking face. I don't think I do anymore, though. I think I've lost it. Pretty sure. Well, just have a quick check, though. You never know. I might be able to find it. No. Afraid it's gone. Now it's only in the intro for WTF Live. That's outrageous. You can't fucking do that. You've still got the crest there and everything. Oh, wait, no. They've changed that too. That's interesting. The crown is still on it. It's got... I can't read it. Whatever it is. But, no, you don't do that, bitch. Like, until we decide that we don't want a king anymore, which, could happen, you don't get to do that. You don't get to decide that. You work for the king. That is literally your boss. Your boss is the king. And his boss is us. You son of a bitch. God, he is such a fucking useless rat-faced motherfucker, isn't he? He genuinely does look like a fat, bloated Postman Pat. Like an aging Postman Pat. If you don't know who I mean, well, you're not British. Let me show you for a second. This is Postman Pat. See? It's the same fucking face. He looks exactly like Postman Pat. Except Postman Pat probably wouldn't ruin the country. But there you go. Anyway, it is what it is. But, yeah, fuck Keir Starmer. It's about time he went. But he doesn't seem to want to. We got this one, though. How could the UK Premier be forced from office? And before we get to this, I just want to establish a couple of other things. First of all, The Guardian has officially turned on the Labour leader. They have officially turned heel on Keir Starmer. Well, turned face, actually, on Keir Starmer. Yes, we like Postman Pat. That is crazy. That is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. They've got this video here. This is pretty bad.
Prime Minister.
And if you aren't sure of who he sounds like either, he happens to sound a lot like Zippy from Rainbow. If you don't know who that is, that's an old 70s car, like not live action, children's infants entertainment show, which actually was extremely gay. So, hey, I guess they got in there early. But everybody knows Zippy because he was the most annoying character anyone had ever seen. So I'm just going to take you down a little rabbit hole here for a second.
Oh my God!
Bungle's building a tower.
Bungles.
Jeffrey. Also, his best friend is a literal bear. There's also a very flamboyant pink hippo who's called George. It's kind of wild that people didn't realize how gay this was for years, considering it's also called Rainbow.
What's going on?
Bungle's building a tower.
Oh, I can do that. I'm very good at building. I'll show you. Yeah.
Right. Just wanted to show you that so you could get a read on the voice.
I just said I didn't know the Prime Minister was that popular on this side.
I love that everyone's losing their shit in the House of Commons at this point. There's like no decorum, no order whatsoever.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister is demonstrating stratospheric levels of delusion if he thinks the problem is on...
It's getting actually crazy. British politics is turning into American politics, except that we can actually be ruder than they're allowed to in Congress. It's crazy. We used to think that British politics was like so, buttoned down and boring compared to the wild fucking clown show of American politics. And then Trump came in and changed everything, and now it's affected us too. Like, it's fine for the guy to just for the chick to just get up and be like, yeah, the Prime Minister is a fucking batshit insane communist,
This side of the house. And he didn't.
I hate this man so much. Seriously, I'm pretty sure if you were to slice his belly open in Minecraft, nothing but like this black sludge would pour out.
Say anything about why the cabinet secretary is going. We know the truth. It is because he is throwing everyone under a bus except himself. And Mr. Speaker, the Mandelson episode was not an isolated incident.
No, it wasn't.
A few weeks ago, he announced a peerage for one Matthew Doyle, his former director of communications.
Oh dear.
Immediately after that, the Sunday Times published on the front page...
Watch his hands, he's a nervous fucking wreck.
...that Doyle campaigned for a man charged with child sex offences. Yet despite the Prime Minister knowing this, he gave Doyle a job for life in the House of Lords anyway. Why?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Matthew Doyle did not give...
I could do that, Jeffrey.
...a full account of his actions. And on Monday...
You genuinely do not hear roaring and shouting like this in the House of Commons. Ever. You might... In the old days, you'd get... Now it's like, yeah, bitch, go for the fucking throat! It's kind of cool. I like it, actually.
I promised my party and my country that would...
You see what I mean? It's the same fucking guy. It's gotta be.
Oh, I can do that. I'm very good at building. I'll show you.
There's definitely got to be a soundbite, like probably that soundbite that we can just superimpose over Starmer as like he reckons he can build something and it just collapses. Top of my head, this is how my thought process works. Oh, I can build things. I could definitely do that. I could be Prime Minister.
And on Monday...
Life in the House of Lords anyway. Why?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Matthew Doyle did not give a full account of his actions.
It's the same fucking voice.
And on Monday, I promised my party and my country...
You can't unhear it now. I've been hearing it since day motherfucking one with this clown.
They would be
across the other side of the planet where I didn't even know who he was until he was almost elected. And the first thing I said was, that's fucking Zippy from Rainbow.
And yesterday, I removed the whip from Matthew Doyle.
Yesterday, I learned how to build things, Jeffrey. Fucking hell. Go on, Keir.
Hey!
Zippy, that was my tower.
Not two, one, two.
Zippy, now come on.
Oh, look, just like Keir Starmer as well, he's not actually paying attention to the fact that he's in big trouble.
Sorry to bungle, you knocked his tower over.
I didn't know.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yes, you fucking did.
I was building my tower and you just knocked it over on purpose. It's not fair.
Poor bungle.
God, the show is gay. But there you go. Yeah, so that's where we're at now. Unfortunately, even though the Guardian has turned on him, doesn't seem to have made much of a difference to President Zippy here, who says, I will never walk away from the mandate I was given. I will never walk away from the people I'm fighting for. I will never walk away from the country I love. Oh, yes. Shut up, you massive.
It's been a busy week, but I wanted to talk to you because there are some people who say the Labour government should have a different fight. A fight
I can build that.
With itself, instead of a fight for the millions of people who need us to fight for.
Is Zippy... Okay, we're going to go dark a second here. So, Jeffrey's the gay dude. Bungle's the bear. George is the twink. Is Zippy the gimp? Is that why he has a zippable mouth?
For them. And I say to them...
I
will never walk away from the mandate I was given.
The mandate I was given. Listen, you stupid clown shoe. You were not given a fucking mandate. Okay, Trump was given a mandate. That's very different. In a fair and free election, he was dominantly elected into power. What you were was the lucky second place whose votes didn't go up at all from where they were with fucking Corbyn and all the commie guys under it. right? But at the end of the day, the only reason you won is because Reform totaled the Conservative Party. Reform exposed and pulled the legs out from under the Tories, freeing Labour to get a landslide victory, as half of the Tory base went to Reform. That's the only reason that you are Prime Minister. You were not given a mandate. I was given a mandate to change things. Yes. Well, what you've managed to change, sir, is the perception of British politics from something that was once respectable on the world stage to a clown show that supports the International Paedophile Association. You absolute dickhead. Right, having said all that, let's move on. I can't stand to listen to that guy talk anymore. It just makes me think of Zippy now. That's unfortunately all there is to that. Before we get into anything further, let me just double check we're up to date here. Yes, we are. Sardoc is here for £5, and he says, you can make the Guardian turn on QS, but you can't make a copy of the Guardian cell to save its life. Hell fucking yeah. I would like, we definitely need some kind of update on that sooner or later. Definitely soon, yes. Also, yeah, I heard that Keir Starmer's house was attacked again by another Ukrainian rent boy. I mean, there ain't smoke without fire. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that guy was pretty flaming himself. By the way, Sardoc, thank you so much. Certainly, that's true. Yes, you can't get the Guardian to sell. Not even remotely. That's the 5th rent boy. I thought it was only the 3rd. Wow. Well, there you go. And thank you for £5.
Thank you for $5.
He's 19 now, but who knows how old he was at the time. Oh dear. Well, moving on, because honestly we kind of have to. Smegheads for an Australian 5. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Says Postman Pat. That's the fucking meow guy. That vid always gives me a chuckle, so I want $5. True story. Yes, his black and white cat, Jess. Yeah. Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Thank you for $5.
Thank you for $5. Don't listen to him. He know nothing. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Appreciate you. And that is now forever going to be tied to the racist episode of Red Dwarf, which is just fucking hilarious. Fathers and Sons, if you haven't seen it, you must. We reviewed it the other day, and it will be doing very well in the rankings when we get around to that. Don't waste your time. He know nothing. His food, all microwave, all pre-packaged. Thank you for $5. All right, how could UK Premier Starmer be forced from office? UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer faces record disapproval ratings and public support for his Labour Party has collapsed. Get him out. I mean, it's literally, it's as simple as every single person who wants an election to just stop doing everything and go immediately to stand outside number 10. Just do it. Stand outside number 10. Protest. Right there. Election now. Why hasn't anyone tried this yet? Anyway, the public support for his Labour Party has collapsed. Well, it's not just his Labour Party, though, is it? It's Blair's Labour Party. You are looking at the late stages of Blair's new Labour that came in, Jesus Christ, 30 years ago. Wow. Leaving him acutely vulnerable to a leadership challenge. Labour lawmakers are wondering if a change at the top might turn their party's fortunes around in time for the next general election. In 2029, I'm sorry, but if the election takes until 2029, our country is fucking cooked. It's done. It's over. Like, literally, it will be a violent revolution necessary at that point. In Minecraft. But in reality here, nothing can change Labour's fortunes at this point. Nothing. It really doesn't matter if you root and stem all the new Labour Blairite bitches and go back to being the party for miners in the north. Sure, you can do that. You can try. Unfortunately, so much cosmopolitan bullshit has already happened, and the country has advanced technologically so much in the last 30 years. There's almost none of those people left to actually represent. They're just bazzes now, going down the pub. Love me pub, love me missus. Am I a fan of the Critical Drinker? Of course, yes. Yeah, I actually even had the same idea for the channel name some years earlier, but never did it, which I really regret. It was a good gimmick. Anyway, under British governing convention, the leader of the biggest party in Parliament almost always becomes Prime Minister. Look, at the end of the day, if there was an election tomorrow, it's Reform. And Reform are not perfect, but they're a lot better than Labour. At this point, the Labour government, the Labour Party is tainted with the stank of Blairite neo-lib fucking cosmopolitan bullshit, all of which we have recently discovered was tied to a certain Mr. Pistane, who is mentioned in a lot of files about him, actually. Now, whatever you think about him, we're finding out all kinds of stuff about him now, whether he was the ringleader or simply gaming a corrupt system of devil-worshipping satanic child eaters for his own financial and megalomaniacal gains. Really doesn't matter. Either way, he's a piece of shit. But at the end of the day, if your government, if your party is inexorably tied to that guy, and it is, no one is ever going to vote for your party again. And that's without actually at any point mentioning the catastrophic policy decisions that have led the country to riots, absolute social fucking division. The country's absolutely fucked. And of course, it wasn't only Labour, it was also the Champagne Socialist Tory Party as well, also very much under the influence of Blairite 97 neo-lib fucking New Labour Pistane policies. So how deep does it go? That deep, and probably deeper. At the very least, all we can say is neither of these two parties is viable at the moment. And therefore, they both need to be gutted. The public opinion is there should be an election immediately. Keir Starmer isn't actually a card, like, he's not a real badge-wearing Labour guy. He is, in fact, an incompetent politician who's really just a lawyer who can't actually understand anything about politics and needed everything explained to him by his fucking chief of staff, McSweeney, who has now resigned because he was the one who fucking told him to appoint Mandelson. It's chaos. The party is rotten to the core, and the public all know it. As long as there is globalism, LGBT shit, mass immigration, Islamism, these things are all tied to Pistane. Which means that Labour is tied to Pistane. Which means that Starmer is tied to Pistane, and it's time to get them out. Election, now. Go to number 10 and don't move until they call a fucking election. Anyway, for now, Starmer continues to enjoy. This is the thing. He is not going to quit. He will not do it. He doesn't care. He's not a politician. He doesn't understand that when the sharks of your own friends are surrounding you, it's time to jump. All right? It is genuinely time for you to fucking run. Get out before they pull you under, and the next thing we see is a pool of you. You need to get the fuck out now, Starmer. It's over. Your whole party hates you. Whatever they're saying publicly doesn't matter. A lot of them are saying publicly that you need to resign. You need to resign. If you don't resign, every single person in the party will work against you, and you will get nothing done, and you will never achieve any of your fucking lofty goals, and everyone will talk shit about you until eventually you'll be forced out some other way. So how can we do that? Well, right now he continues to enjoy the public support of his cabinet. Public support. But he faces two tricky tests, a special election on Feb 26th and local elections in May, where Labour is expected to suffer losses. I would imagine they're probably going to suffer colossal losses. If he is challenged for the premiership, here's how it would work. Since Ramsay MacDonald took office in the first Labour Prime Minister in 1924, no Labour leader has been formally challenged by his own MPs while in charge of the country. By the way, interesting, isn't it, that the first Labour Prime Minister was not that long after the First World War, which if you've paid attention to this show and watched the PJTV clip that I showed you with Bill Whittle from about 15 years ago now, you will know that this is only about 9 to 10 years, no, less than that, 6 years-ish after the establishment of the, what were they called? Not the ministry, the something of social criticism, blah, 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 blah. In other words, the Institute for Cultural Marxism. An attempt to destabilize the West culturally and socially rather than using class. A system that has absolutely worked and was able to get a massive footing that we call wokeness. Interesting that started around about the same time the first Labour Prime Minister got in as well. Just interesting. Just interesting. Just food for thought there, guys. That's all that is. Anyway, no Labour leader has been formally challenged by his own MPs while in charge of the country. That said, some have stepped aside in face of overwhelming pressure. The other thing you got to remember is all of the old Labour guys as well. All of the Corbyn guys, by the way, fuck Baron Corbyn. Fuck Corbyn. But also... fuck Miliband, fuck all of them, right? They're either communists or they are neo-lib globalist socialists. And they can fuck themselves, all of them. Right down to the last letter. And so basically they're either Blairites or they're proper socialists. Either way, they're not good for the country. It's just literally a fact. Anyway... That was the, that only time, sorry. That said, we have stepped aside in the face of overwhelming pressure from parliamentary colleagues, as was the case with Tony Blair in 2007. Well, that's not really a massive shock. He was a warmonger. The only time that Labour had a contested leadership election while in government was in 1976 following the resignation of Harold Wilson, which was unexpected. Britain's electoral landscape is fracturing, blah, 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 blah. The unprecedented slump in support for Labour since its landslide 24 election win. You need to stop calling it a landslide 2024 election win. It was a freak accident whereby the culture had moved so vehemently further right that there was nobody to protect the Tories. That's all that happened there. A series of policy missteps, U-turns, and in the sense that government lacks a direction, that Labour MPs wondering how he will turn the tide against Nigel Farage's Reform UK. He won't, which has been leading national polls for more than a year now. It's time. Reform is literally what it's called, and it's what is needed. I don't know that they can actually do the reform that they want to, or that they claim to want to, but it's a step in the right direction. The sense of crisis around Starmer's premiership intensified in February over a scandal, blah, blah, blah. We all know this. Potential challengers would need to be nominated by 20% of Labour members of Parliament. So effectively, they need to find someone to run against Starmer. Now, here's the real problem, and this is the real reason why he is digging his heels in. If you want my honest opinion, there's nobody else in the Labour Party who looks, acts, or embodies anything even remotely like leadership. Keir Starmer is a front man. That's all he is. But you can have a front man. They did it with Joe Biden, you know, even though that didn't work at all. Suffer Labour, right? There's no one, though. The only close person would be Angela Rayner, who is the former Deputy Prime Minister, but she's currently in the middle of a fucking tax scandal. So, fucked. Then other candidates include Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood. I don't think they're going to win if they bring in a fucking Islamist as the leader. Defense Secretary John Healey, and former party leader and current Energy Secretary Ed Miliband, though he has said he wouldn't run. The Milibands were never any fucking good. Ed Miliband was no fucking good. If only Tommy could run. I don't think Tommy's allowed to, isn't it? I don't think you're allowed to run if you've been in prison or something like that. It wouldn't be... Excuse me. It wouldn't be that bloody difficult for Tommy to install someone, though. Anyway, there we go. So that's basically what it would take now. You are going to need a leadership vote to get rid of Starmer. But the problem is, there's no one else. There is no one else. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't anyone else when Blair was leader. Gordon Brown was a catastrophe. Almost anyone they bring in is just going to inherit the same fucking policies. And these policies are the real problem. The real problem for the UK is not the fact, don't get me wrong, it's not the fact that you know, he's connected up the ass, pardon the pun, to piss stain. That is a colossal, epoch-shattering, generation-defining catastrophe for the whole country and all countries. But that's not the reason that people hate Keir Starmer. In particular, the reason people fucking hate Keir Starmer is because of his goddamn communist policies and his globalist agenda and his migration and the two-tier system of government where British citizens are treated with less respect and fewer rights than the actual fucking immigrants themselves, legal or otherwise. It's a reckoning, and it's coming, and it has to actually come, which means that every single person who is still in the UK needs to fucking do everything they can. This is why I've started talking about straight UK politics on my channel, because at this point, I fucking should. I owe it to that country. You know? I do. So there we go. Keir Starmer, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out before they all turn on you. Which they will. They already are. You're fucked, mate. You got no legs left. Done. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Sardoc for £5. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you for that. Says, yes, Angela Rayner, who finished school with more kids than GCSEs. What color are they?
Nah. Demons. Like demons.
Thank you very much for £5.
Thank you for $5.
Thank you for $5. Legend. Thank you so much, Sardo. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, she's fucked, isn't she? She's not got a leg to stand on either. This is the problem. There's no one in the Labour Party that isn't compromised or incompetent. And everybody knows it. The whole party is, I think they're done. Genuinely, I think this might be the last Labour government. And not soon enough. But there you go. Anyway. Thank you. Next, we have got Paul Ashworth, the man, the myth, the legend, for 5 fucking gifted subs. 5 for the Griff Force, 5 for the princesses. You stone cold freaking legend. Thank you so much.
Help me create the future of the white race.
Wow, we are doing really well today. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much, guys. Am I up to date? Yeah, I am, yeah. Well, hey, that's amazing. We are actually at halfway already to the limit. Thank you so much. We've been lagging on memberships lately, so I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. There we go. All right, then. So, Stephen's back. Thank you so much for £5. Wow, we are really rocking with the Brits today, huh? If you had told me in 97 that Starmer is what Labour becomes, I'd never have voted for them in the first place. Bunch of muppets. I've heard that almost every single election since 1997. I was 12 in 97. And I remember my parents being really pissed off, but subtly, you know, that Blair had got in. But everyone knew he was going to get in because what did we have before him? John Major? The greyest man who ever greyed? Like, genuinely, a cardboard cutout would have been a more effective fucking leader than John Major. But, seriously, though, when Blair got in, my mum and dad were both really quite upset. And I was asking them why. And that was the time when my dad explained to me why they always voted Conservative, despite my mum being a secretary and my dad being a musician who traditionally are very left-wing. And he's always said, you know, Very simple stuff. Capitalism is the only system that works. Increasing taxes is a terrible idea. And my dad only gets to make money when rich people can afford to hire bands. So, based as fuck, as far as I'm concerned. Working class Tories were the salt of the earth, as far as I was concerned when I grew up. But I knew everybody else had voted for fucking Labour, and all of them regretted it later. So, yeah, you're not alone there, buddy. Not alone at all. And thank you so much for 5.
Thank you for 5, Dora.
Absolute legend. It's true though, yeah, because really all Blair was a smiling wanker, really, who just grinned his way into power, while really kind of secretly being the puppet of the deep state. Deep state, which we call it, really, is the International PDF File Association. And it's all coming out now. It's taken 30 years. And not enough people are clinging on this. Like, I really think every single person needs to be going down the fucking pub and just saying this fucking shit that I'm saying now to anyone who will listen every day. And throw evidence at them too. I know it's annoying and no one will like you. But that's what the country needs. It's a pain in the ass. I used to do it. People hated me. But I don't care. I was right. There we go. But yeah, from Blair to this guy, it's kind of funny, really, isn't it? We've ended up with basically the left's John Major. And by the way, shout out to the Americans. Literally, shout out. After years of me being this sort of weirdo Brit who lives in Asia and follows American politics and roots for Trump, the shit I've been seeing on X lately has been like genuinely uplifting. Americans posting Amelia memes and stuff like that. It's been really fucking glorious. I've really enjoyed it. And thank you to the American contingent who are actually paying attention to what the fuck is going on in our country as well. We're on the same side, of course. We always have been. That's why the special relationship works. But it's pretty absurd at this point, like that we're not that everything has happened the way it's happened. America's winning theirs, we're still losing ours. We need to turn around and get fucking savage. That's what we need to do. We need to turn around and go full Murica on their asses. And we do. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, I saw a meme earlier on that was quite funny, actually. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it quickly. There was a really fun little video of... oh, wow. Hold on. Look at that. Amelia also calls for UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer to resign. There you go. We are completely in sync. There's so many. Oh, here's Trump and Amelia. Look.
Trump, please help us. Every time you was with Starmer and he said we had free speech, he lied to you. There are people in prison for tweets and Facebook posts. He waits until you go back home to go against you. He's weak.
True story. That's not the only one, though. There was another one I saw just a little earlier on. I can't find it now, which is fucking annoying, but it was Trump at a podium standing next to Amelia, and in his Trumpy voice, he's like, "We love Amelia, don't we? We all love Amelia," and then gives her a big hug. It was fucking. Oh, here it is. There you go.
America loves Amelia, don't we?
Yeah, we love Amelia. That's not the
America
one.
loves Amelia.
I guess the other one was a remix of that. But there you go. Thank you, Americans. We appreciate you as well. All right, that's enough straight politics. Let's go only semi-political for the remainder. And thank you guys so much. We're actually at over 60% to the goal at the moment. And yes, he's even wearing purple. I know, I love it, yeah. And we're halfway to bonus boobs as well. If we can keep up this heat, we're going to have a great time. Thank you so much. Let's go only semi-political and steer into the American side of things then. I haven't talked about this clown that much because... because it's really not my area of expertise. I know absolutely fucking nothing about American football. And I have to do that, even though I just bigged you all up. You can't call a game that's mostly played with your hands football. I'm sorry, you just can't. But there you go. Anyway, almost anything else would be a better title for it than that. But don't call it handball. They get very, very sensitive about that. Oh, hang on. We got another one. Sardoc for another $5. You super duper legend says there is free speech in the UK and there is free speech in the UK and we'll lock up anyone that says otherwise. Fuck.
By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Hell yeah.
Thank you for $5.
Thank you for $5, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Don't waste your time. Hey, no nothing. I gotta get that clip now, haven't I, really? Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Absolute legend. Yes, that is a more or less a paraphrasing of a quote by Keir Starmer. There is free speech in the UK, except no, there isn't. But if you say that, you go to prison. Think about that. Wowie wow, we're almost at 70%. Jesus. All right, so the Bad Bunny halftime show. I didn't know what to make of this. It was a shit show. It was a complete catastrophe. This guy is a fucking clown. This guy is a mug. This guy's a pawn. He's a stooge. He is... I don't even really know what he is, to be honest with you. He looks like someone who absolutely should be mentioned somewhere in the piss stain files. He, in every possible way, looks like a rapist, frankly, to me. Seriously. I don't even know what race he is, but it's a mix of all the bad ones. I'm going full Fuentes now. I love it. No, there's no such thing as bad races, of course not. There are, however, terrible, terrible cultures. And this guy seems to be indoctrinated into one of them. This guy, I just, if my daughter brought home a guy who looked like this, I would be like, have her back by 8. You know? And then I would probably buy a shotgun just to mount on the wall opposite the TV. You know? Just in case, you know. He's Puerto Rican. Oh, sorry, Hypno. Really? He doesn't look Puerto Rican to me. He looks more like an Arab, but there you go. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. He decided to do this appalling halftime show at the Super Bowl where he only spoke Spanish. Stephen Bromby asked a very valid question in the chat. He's famous again. Why? Well, there you go, you see. There is a very good question. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I had never heard of him. And I literally have my finger on the pulse, reading the fucking news for celeb fuck-ups every week. And I've never heard of this guy. Let's see if I can consult the Oracle on this. Fuck's sake, stupid, useless, goddamn Gemini, you biased piece of shit. While Bad Bunny's rise to global superstardom may have appeared sudden to mainstream audiences around 2018 to 2019, he's not the Despacito guy, is he? No. He was at WrestleMania a couple of times. He can't really speak English. Wow. All American right there, eh? Well, there you go. Apparently he came from the SoundCloud underground. What? The what? The SoundCloud underground? That doesn't sound like a thing. That doesn't sound like a thing to me. Driven by a unique blend of Latin trap reggaeton. What the fuck is that? It can't be good. I can't stand reggae. And a gender-defying personal style.
Alphabetti spaghetti!
So, okay. So he was rumored that he was going to come out wearing a fucking dress at the Super Bowl, but he decided not to do that. And instead he came out looking like some kind of drug baron from some Colombian coke family or whatever. Like, genuinely, he looks like this. Mr. Sardoc, for £2, says Relooted was released and Steam DB exists. I'm going to tell you, mate. I saw your message earlier on, and it is on the docket. It is on the docket. I just didn't have time to put it in the thumbnail, that's all. But it's definitely... Oh, well, we're going there. We're going there. We're definitely going there. At this rate, we are literally only 30% away from the goal. We'll almost certainly be going the extra hour. So we'll get there. And thank you very much for the £2. Appreciate you. Yeah. All right. So this clown did an all Spanish, all South American or Middle American, continental American halftime show that completely alienated everybody there. If you watch the clips, there are loads of them where people are just standing or sitting and don't have a clue what the fuck's going on. And I mean, yeah, I know that the halftime show isn't exactly the reason that people go to the Super Bowl. It's the reason they get their girlfriends to be able to go with them as well. But you know, it's never been the most popular thing. But we also do often see clips of them sitting around not doing very much. But usually there's a greater proportion of people that are up, dancing, you know, having a good time, trying to have a good time anyway. On the other hand, though, I ripped this straight from Liberal Hive Mind.
Look at this.
Oh, watch out, it's Alyssa. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares. At all. And that's been reflected, apparently, in the viewing figures, which have gone and done a Doctor Who. The mainstream media narrative surrounding viewership of the Bad Bunny Super Bowl 60 halftime show is beginning to unravel, and fast. In the immediate aftermath of the broadcast, headlines flooded the entertainment press declaring Bad Bunny's performance the most watched halftime show of all time. Are you sure about that? He looks like a knockoff Ali G. That's what he fucking looks like. Correct. That's what he fucking looks like. Oh, shit. There it is. He looks like the actual real life Ali G. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. He looks like this dick. Brap. Booyakasha. Wanker. There you go. Anyway, let's continue on then. Smegheads for the Australian 5. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for that one, man. Says, watched Philip Chan earlier today. Yeah, I've caught that guy a couple times, actually. Showed a vid with Chakaron. Playing over this idiot's halftime song. It was glorious. What's Chakaron? Is that something I don't know? Well, it is, obviously. But... Oh, okay. I see. Wow, this is retarded. What the fuck? This shit? Is this what you're talking about? I think it's complete bollocks, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, I don't want to ever hear a fucking thing about me putting asses in my women videos again.
Zone, yo, macaron. Yeah, macaron. No.
They superimpose this over the fucking... What the fuck?
Chacaron, 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 chacaron.
Oh, it's that one from the meme. Oh, that's what it is. I never knew that. I always wondered what the fuck that was. That people start up. Does he say the N-word in there? It sounds like he said the N-word in there. Hang on. You hear that? You hear that? I heard it. See that? I think he said the N-word. This is genius. He's Dominican. Which one? This guy? Oh, that will piss off the Puerto Rican. Oh, dear. Well, there we go, I guess. Hey, Smeckheads, thank you very much for the 5, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for 5, Dora.
Justin Time is here. Hello, Justin. Says Bad Bunny was on Super Bowl because of Apple. Period. I didn't know that. I actually had no idea, but yeah, stands up, holds up, makes sense. Stands to reason as far as I'm concerned. Apple are fucking cancer, man. Yeah! Can't believe I'm saying that in this day and age, but I used to be such a big supporter of theirs. If he was trolling, that was genius. Well, I mean, that's not that the song isn't trolling Bad Bunny, but it was used to. So the song seems to be just trolling in general, the whole genre. So that's pretty good. We'll check your XDMs. Yes, ma'am. What do we got? Holy shit. Toasty's short of Robin Williams trying to do a scene with Elmo has got now over 1 million views. That's crazy. That is crazy. And gained as many subscribers as I got from that Amelia video that blew up. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. Interesting ratio, though. Like 279 subscribers from 1 million views. I got that from 10,000 on a long form. Shows you who's actually paying attention, the people that watch shorts, doesn't it? But fucking hell, Toasty, well done. That is amazing. Amazing. Over 750,000 views in the last 48 hours. Fucking hell. Wow. Good job, Toasty. Game in the system. Game in the fucking system. Oh, that meme is old. Yeah, it's 10 years old, probably. Yes. 10, yeah, 2016. Okay. You keep your iPhone so you don't have to replace your app library. I rinsed all that shit a long time ago. I still have an iPad, but it's totally defunct. It's well out of date. And my wife got me a new Android tablet for our anniversary last year, which was very lovely of her. It's come in 1,000,000 times in handy, especially when trying to entertain the kids. It's paid for itself, basically, with the stress that she hasn't had. So there we go. I haven't had an Apple phone since 2020 because that was when my dad's last, what are they called? The SC or something model. The little one that still had a button on it. That was the last iPhone I had. I didn't bother with iPhone 10 or beyond because I don't know, man. I just I had to unplug. I had to get away from Apple. I couldn't stand them. The shit they were fucking involved in, the sweatshops and stuff. I was just done. Use an Android tablet when we play Jackbox. Fair enough. I used to have a fucking iMac. In fact, I moved it through 3 different machines. When I moved to the Philippines, I sold my iMac and to my friend who never paid for it, actually. Never paid my dad for that. He owes us like 250 quid, which it was worth way more than. But there you go. Anyway, I'll never see him again. He's a leftist. Not my choice, but there you go. And 2020 SE, that's the one, yeah. Still your phone? Wow. Yeah, I think they're fucking indestructible, those little bastards. But yeah, I've still got. Finally, I downgraded it to a MacBook and brought it to the Philippines. And in 2020, it bricked, and I lost 12 years of work. So I was broke. So I begged a friend to buy me an all-in-one PC, and then paid her off over 6 months, and started my channel shortly after that, actually, and then upgraded a little later to the machine I'm running now. But there you go. Fuck Apple, man. Thank you very much, by the way, Justin. Appreciate you for the 2 quid and the thought-provoking. Smackheads, back for another 2. By the way, Chacaron's UK singles chart was number 20 in 2006. Is that the song or the guy? I can't remember now. 2006. Wow, that explains it, actually. That makes a lot more sense. You can get away with stuff back then, I suppose. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Thank you. All right. So, the most watched halftime show of all time. Look at this guy. Seriously. What a joke. Anyway, updated Nielsen data shows that the Bad Bunny halftime show averaged 128.2 million viewers, a significant downgrade from the early media spin and a decline from last year's record-setting performance from Kendrick Lamar, which got 133.5. Represents a 5.3 million viewer decline year over year, which is typically one of the most anticipated segments of the entire broadcast. Early projections also claimed that more viewers tuned in for Bad Bunny halftime performance than for the game itself, a narrative that has since been disproven, with finalized data showing the exact opposite to be true. So, yeah, it actually, basically 10 million people turned off their TVs when Bad Bunny was on. 10 million. Samba TV is even better, because Samba TV is the fucking king. This is where I got my data that proved that the Disney numbers were terrible for Doctor Who a year and a half before that story actually broke. Not that I'm boasting or anything, but I'm objectively the best YouTuber in the universe, you know, just saying. Samba TV's minute-by-minute data shows... Fucking hell, can you imagine? That's something like Hassan would say. Samba TV's minute-by-minute data shows an even sharper dip. While Nielsen provides national projections, third-party measurement firm Samba TV... Yeah, because I was going to say, it's too early for Nielsen, really, right now. Samba TV tracks actual smart TV household engagement, and their data paints an even more sobering picture. According to Benny Johnson, America changed the channel on Bad Bunny's anti-American halftime show that wasn't in English. Meanwhile, Turning Point broke the record in the #1 entertainment YouTube stream with millions tuning in. This is what winning culture looks like. Now, I don't really care for country music that much. It's okay. But I'll stand with the people who want to run an alternative to the anti-American, anti-English halftime show. Certainly. Look at that shit right there. Holy crap. That is a dip. That is a real dip. Where'd they go from? They lost nearly 20% of their audience. Yikes. That's like a Doctor Who bit. That's like the... over here, you've got the FA Cup final, Doctor Who, and the Eurovision Song Contest. There you go. Google News says they're still going ahead with the Doctor Who Christmas special. Yeah, and I heard that they're planning on casting Erin Doherty as the Doctor, allegedly. This is a rumor, of course. The rumors almost never come true. But, yeah, they're potentially looking at this bitch for the Doctor. I don't know who she is. Don't know anything about her. Except that I don't like her. And she don't look like the Doctor. So, fuck off, you know. Can we stop with this? Can we just go back to having white men, please? Fuck's sake. It's really what it's going to take at this point. Anyway, there you go then. So, they lost 20% of their fucking audience. 12%, fine, at halftime. How the narrative got ahead of the data. You know what? I don't actually care about this. We'll move on to stuff that I actually do care about. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about Star Wars for a minute. Only for a minute. Because there's not really much to say here. It's just more proof of the same shit that... Go away. Go away. Why Pedro Pascal's The Mandalorian movie is making Star Wars fans nervous. Now, the point of this is not to read the article. I'll skim it, but we're not really here for the news. We don't care because we already know. 90% of Star Wars fans have disappeared. We haven't actually disappeared. We're all just over here. Talking instead. But what we got instead here is Yahoo Entertainment, which I would call a fair mainstream cross-section. So I thought it would be only pertinent to take a look and see what they're spinning. Right about the time everyone seemed to be cancelling their Disney Plus Player subscriptions for taking Jimmy Kimmel off the air. No, that didn't happen. Lucasfilm released the trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, which just so happens to be the first Star Wars movie to hit theaters since The Rise of Skywalker wrapped up the 9-episode Skywalker saga that doesn't exist in 2019. The trailer hardly made a splash online, which is why many Star Wars fans hope to see an extended trailer with new footage during the Super Bowl. Do you know how much they would have had to fucking pay to get an extended trailer in the Super Bowl? Star Wars can't afford that. Star Wars is only worth half what they paid for it right now. Lawrence Fox as the Doctor? That would be good. That would be really good. If they cast Lawrence Fox. They won't. But if they did, that would be quite the U-turn. But there we go. I would imagine the Glorious Salt, certainly. What they saw instead left many disappointed. So, of course, we talked about this stupid, cringe, derivative Budweiser ripoff parody, but, whatever, I guess. Oh, shit. By the way, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why I've got so much fucking phlegm in my throat lately. I think I've got like a low-key cold or something. But we actually hit the 3/4 point a while back. Thank you very much with Smeghead Super Chat. So we are now at 75% to the goal. Thank you, guys. Amazing. And 7 out of 10 on the bonus boobs. So there we go. Considering the price tag for a Super Bowl commercial slot these days, many were hoping for a strong marketing campaign during the game. Instead, audiences got a brief 30-second ad that was basically a parody of a Budweiser commercial featuring the titular Mandalorian, played by Pidgey, and Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda, being pulled along by Tauntauns rather than the typical Budweiser Clydesdale horses. I'm not watching that again. Fuck, what a waste of my life that was. While it was a cute parody ad, many fans were rightfully concerned with the poor marketing job that Lucasfilm's been doing with this movie. Yahoo. Wake up. Seriously, wake up. It's time to wake up. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. It's time to wake up. You have literally been missing the fucking whole story for years now. Many fans is not a term that you can apply to Star Wars. Compared to the amount of Star Wars fans there were 10 years ago, no, not about 12 years ago, this is a drop in the bucket, mate. This is pissing in the wind. This is spooging in the ocean. Many fans. You mean the 15 or so that are concerned that they're doing a poor marketing job? You know why they're doing a poor marketing job? Because they know that no one fucking cares about this goddamn movie. No one fucking cares about The Mandalorian. No one fucking cares about Grogu or Baby Yoda. Although Star Wars fans are definitely aware of it. Why was that in quotes? The general public may not be. The last Star Wars fans hit 2019, even before the COVID-19 pandemic. The Rise of Skywalker proved to be so controversial that Disney seemed to give up on theatrical releases. It wasn't because of the Rise of Skywalker, buddy. You're blurbing for Disney now. The reason that they gave up is because Solo lost money. They had to finish the Skywalker saga, but Solo lost money. And Solo lost money because of The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi is the reason that Star Wars is in the toilet now. And every decision you made since. Some thought it was a toy commercial. Yeah, they didn't know what it was. Lucasfilm seemingly tried to defend the act. Excuse me. Sean Nicholson. What's going on with the Lucasfilm marketing team? They're going to have another Solo on their hands if they don't correct this soon. Good. Yeah. Any true... What? You thought you said the tits of the Mandalorian. Titular Mandalorian. Titular. As in, he's in the title. Titular. But yes, I thought you said the tits of the Mandalorian. Yeah, that did sound like it. I speak too quickly. When I don't really care about a topic and I'm just trying to cover it so that we've covered it, I do tend to do that, buddy. I do. You got me. Thank you. Speaking of tits, you know. Thank you for £2. Appreciate you very much. I sure do. Oh shit, I didn't add that one. Hold on a minute. Let me just double check because we got a spat of them very quickly and I may not have kept up. No, we're good. We're good. The Brits and the Aussies are ruling the super chats today. Speaking of which, I think, yeah, I can't play that, unfortunately, because I don't have it. What I can do... God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Hold on. All right. Smackheads for Australian 5 says, play the I'm going to be totally honest clip for this section. Okay. Hold on, buddy.
Alright, Vegeta, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is sounding really gay.
Yeah! Nailed it. Thank you very much for $5. And let me bookmark that just quickly so that I can get back to it super fast when I need it later. All right. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you for $5.
Hell yeah. All right. You absolute legend. Appreciate you, man. 5 Aussie bucks. Appreciate you all. We're at literally 83%. We're 17% away and 2 fivers away from double boobies. Double boobies. And you know what? Because you guys are being so fucking cool today, you can choose both of them. All right. So I don't care. I won't dictate what we watch. We have got Metal Gear, Street Fighter, obviously. We've also got, I think, still the Halloween one, maybe. Maybe that's around somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I can upload it. It won't take that long. And of course, we've also got the original and I guess if she'll allow it, Toasty as well. So you let me know what you want if we get to the goal. If we get to both of them, you can choose. All right. Grogu is more than a character, says Disney's Executive VP of Creative Marketing, Jackson George. Jackson George. Don't know why I had to say it like that. It just sounded like it. Grogu is more than a character. He's a pop culture phenomenon. What the fuck? Buddy, nobody gives a flying shit about Grogu. It was a cultural phenomenon 7 years ago. Nobody gives a fuck about Baby Yoda anymore. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're crazy. Absolutely mental. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Completely mad. No one cares about Baby Yoda. You know how much people care about Baby Yoda? All right. 3 years ago. Where are we?
Him, and they're going to be like, we can't have happy fans. We need to kill this fucker.
Kill it. They're on fire.
No! Why? Oh, no. Wow, that... No!
Yes.
No! No! Why?
Fuck off, you little fuck!
Man, Az has really lost weight, hasn't he? Fucking hell. Poor Nina Infinity. She got felted badly there. Oh, well. No one cares about baby fucking Yoda. You utter clowns. What are you on about? What planet are you living on? See, I told you guys, I've been steeped in this shit for fucking years. I've been watching all these channels for like the better part of a decade at this point. He is not a pop culture phenomenon. All right, I'm sorry, he is not. What, you know, the Beatles were a pop culture phenomenon. Okay, Power Rangers was a pop culture phenomenon. It lasted years and years and years. Dragon Ball Z, pop culture phenomenon. All right, literally One Piece, global pop culture phenomenon. Okay, Baby Yoda, flash in the pan fad for bitches who gave up eventually anyway because they just didn't care. And then they ruined the character anyway because he should have gone off and become a fucking Jedi with Luke. But oh no, we don't want to, people have to watch The Mandalorian and they don't care about Pedro Pascal. But I thought Pedro Pascal was the most fucking important actor in the history of Hollywood. But you need that Baby Yoda, huh? Yeah. Deny him a better future by keeping him for yourself. Is that it? Let the infant choose his fucking destiny. Is that it? You're the worst parent ever, Mando. The worst parent ever. You utter bastard. You ruined that kid's future. Son of a bitch. And don't get me wrong, parents shouldn't dictate what kids do. If a kid shows up, I mean, my kid is really interested in watching women's wrestling at the minute, which is probably, I mean, if she decides she wants to go do that, I'll be delighted. But, I mean, she is 1 year old at the moment. But the thing is, she does backflips off me and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe she is going to grow up and be some kind of athlete. I'll encourage it. I won't force it. And if she changes her mind, well, you know, I might say, you know, you might want to, you know, sit on that a little bit longer before you just give up. And cheers again, Smegheads, for the $5 Australian. We are one away from bonus boobies, boys. One away. Says Grogu sounds like we would call it Jackson Pollock. Yeah, I know, right? Do you remember? I remember about, what was it, 2018? No, yeah, it's 2019? 18 or 19, I don't remember. And everyone was just calling him Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. They were like, eventually they got to give him a name. And they came out with Grogu. Grogu. Sorry, but that sounds like it should be, Grogu sounds like he should be a minion of Gorilla Grodd from DC Comics. You know? Grogu do as Grodd say. You know what I mean? Or some monster from Dungeons and Dragons or some lesser fantasy series. Oh, mate. Maybe I'll create a creature called a Grogu in my book. Just to fuck with Disney. That would be funny. Make it the most disgusting creature possible as well. Like a giant hentai tentacle rape monster or something. Except it won't actually do any graping. But there you go. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas there. And they're all flooding to me at once. That's why I'm so happy that James Opie is providing an AI brain for me to use for all my lore. Because if I'm going to get serious about this, it's going to have to be a big project. Thank you so much, buddy. Yes, Jackson Pollock painting Grogu. Yeah. I can believe it.
Thank you for $5.
Absolute king with the fucking speaker test. Absolute bloody legend. Legend. Where are we at now? 87%. Way, hey. And one more fiver. One more fiver and a tenner, and we are there. All right. Okay, riding alongside the heroic Mandalorian, he brings lightness, humor, joy, and an instant emotional connection that transcends the moment. Hold up a second. We got a member chat from St. Hugo, celebrating 13 months of membership and his first day as a GIGACHUD. Hell yeah. Says, something via XDM that I made on the side just now that I thought you might like. All right. What did you do on the side? Let's have a look. Hold on a moment. Oh, wow. Okay. He's been fucking around with this. I don't even know. It's animation for a game or something that might be what we're going to turn something into. I'm really behind on the idea. He runs faster than I can with the gaming side of things. I'm more of a themes and characters kind of guy. But here we go. It's Postman Zippy versus our Queen Amelia the First. Nice. Nice.
Not bad, kid.
Too slow.
She's got Vegeta's voice. Not bad, Kakarot.
Too slow! And stay down! Special move!
Take this!
Too slow, old man! Finish him!
Oh! Busted wide open. I'm nicking that. We need that. We need that in the intro for sure. That's fucking epic, buddy. You put a background behind that, if you can. I don't care, like the House of Commons or something. And oh boy, we got ourselves an absolute champion. What a king St. Hugo is. Boundless fucking creativity. I respect the shit out of that. Cheers, buddy. Amazing. And thank you for 13 months of membership.
Help me create the future of the white race.
All right, let's move on from Mando. Grogu sounds rather sus, to be honest. So does Succeed, as we discovered yesterday. So Disney is all in on AI now, which honestly, fine. If I was a leftist, I would at this point be going, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not a leftist. I'm a normal person who understands the merits of AI when used properly. Do I think Disney knows how to use AI properly for their best interests? No, I don't. Not even remotely. I don't think Disney knows how to use oxygen for their best interests. So we go. However, the new CCO, now let's make no mistake, Josh D'Amaro is the CEO of Disney, and Dana Walden, formerly their, what was she? I don't remember what she did before. But she is the new CCO, Chief Creative Officer, meaning that this bitch is in charge of the product. That's right. We have gone and got ourselves a fucking woman running creative at Disney. So if you thought, for example, that she, that we were out of the woods because Kathleen Kennedy was gone, well, unfortunately, we now have a whammon one running the entire show of creativity at the House of Mouse. And, you know, actually, she's not that bad looking for an older chick, you know. But she is still a vajayjay, and vajayjays should not be running a creative industry. Sorry, but they shouldn't. They have proven nothing in the last 10 years to me that they have any spark of creativity in them whatsoever. The only creative woman I can think of right now off the top of my head is J.K. Rowling. Yeah. I mean, and when you're talking about the level of creativity that it would take to run an entire fucking company's operation of creative arts, properties, multimedia, etc., etc. Yeah, she has got a bit of a tall head, hasn't she? Oh, well. I just think she's got nice eyes, I suppose. That's all. Anyway, I still don't like her. So don't worry. I just never seen a picture of her until right then. I was like, well, doesn't look like I thought she would. So, and fair's fair, you know. Her husband was probably a happy man, assuming she's not a monstrous bull dyke, which I assume she's not. With Disney's recent changing of the guard, forcing them to reassess their forward operating plans, the Den of the Rat has confirmed that one of the newly appointed CCO Dana Walden main duties will be figuring out how to incorporate AI into the company's movie production pipelines. What do you guys think of this? Because I'm going to be honest, straight up, I don't actually think this is a terrible thing. I honestly don't. I think that these people are completely mental when it comes to dropping fat chunks of cash. And if they can save money on their slop that no one buys, they might linger on longer. I mean, no, I changed my mind. If this was any other company, I'd be saying this, but it's Disney. So I hope that they accidentally create their own version of fucking Skynet and it just eats the entire company before being nuked by the Trump administration. Fuck. I got that one on audio. Shit. Oh well. During a recent interview with Variety's Cynthia Littleton, oh God, the whammon, Disney's board member James Gorman, I'm going to do it again, hold on. God, what's going on? Himself described as a steady hand who steered the selection process with equanimity and a distance from the key players. Gorman began, I don't want to presume. I will let Dane speak for herself when she gets settled in the job. It's probably only fair. But obviously how AI is incorporated into movie production, how to continue to generate the kinds of margins that others in the industry have cross-streaming, ensuring the storytelling that we do through our IP. So, Disney's fucked. They probably won't be able to figure this out. The actual sort of low-key best idea they've had was to allow people to upload their own AI-generated riffs on Disney properties onto Disney Plus. In fact, if I were tasked with this, I would then turn a subsection of Disney Plus into a micro YouTube and look to build more, because then Disney would have 2 YouTubes, you know, because you know, I remember people used to say Disney owned Google, but they don't. But they certainly use YouTube. So if they had YouTube and their own platform as well. But I mean, I'm being as absolutely ridiculous as I possibly can be right now in favor of Disney. I can't stand this company. I want them wiped off the earth. I genuinely do. I want them gone. Like defunct, disappeared, nuked, gone, and everybody ever associated with it mind wiped. But if I had to be just thinking from my limited and very, very amateur business experience, that's the best possible thing they could be doing with AI, is just open the floodgates up to the public. The problem is, of course, it's only a matter of time until you end up with Donald Duck cutting off Mickey Mouse's head and wearing his face like a mask while he privately violates Minnie Mouse or something. Because someone will make that. Because it's the internet. And Disney won't be very happy about that. 4chan will, but Disney won't. So I just don't know if there's a way that they can actually make this work. Still, yeah, I get it. All the pictures of the fucking Vision, etc. It's not a terrible idea to... I mean, I use AI to make things I can't actually make myself. I don't have time or expertise to render the kinds of clips that people enjoy watching on this fucking channel. However, I can do it with AI, and that saves me money. So if Disney could figure out a way to save themselves some fucking money, that would be the most fiscally logical thing to do, at least in the beginning. But honestly, in my heart, I just want Disney to die. I just want the whole company gone, eradicated from existence, wiped from memory. Apart from everything before about 1990. You know what? Fuck it. Let's draw the line at Toy Story. The last Disney movie I saw in a cinema. Toy Story 1. Yeah, that'll do. Pretty much everything after that was shite, right? Oh, Treasure Planet was pretty good. Trying to think now, where would you draw the line? Where would you draw the line if you had to end the Disney catalog at a certain line and wipe everything since? That would be an interesting question to ask you guys. As I move past Disney and go on to other things, we now are literally talking about the Fallout show, which I know some of you have been watching and very much enjoying. I have not. I saw the first series and I thought it was very good from a stylistic, adaptive, kind of visually stimulating perspective. And from the point of view of the plot was absolute, complete cartoon garbage that made no sense. Things literally just didn't lean into... There was no and then. No, sorry, there was no thus, because, or therefore. There was only and then. And it pissed me off. Luckily, I'm not the only one who thinks so, because I watched Mauler's video about it, and he felt the same way, which doesn't surprise me, because Mauler and I tend to line up on things quite well. That's why he's my favorite YouTuber. Anyway, there's Lucy, Ella Purnell, doing her thing. But apparently, the lead designer of Skyrim would be shocked if the Fallout TV series is making Bethesda any money worth a damn at all. And honestly, I kind of agree. Though as popular as it is widely acclaimed, former Bethesda dev Bruce Nesmith says that for all the success of Amazon's Fallout TV series, it's unlikely the show is earning the studio anything resembling a genuine profit. Wait a minute. Kumail? Was he in the first series? That fucking guy. Well, whatever. I suppose the only reason I don't like him is because of Eternals, whereas if I were to go down Silicon Valley, then there's a lot of reasons to like him. A core member of the studio's Elder Scrolls team until his exit in 2021. Wow, another one that left. Fucking hell. A tenure which most notably saw him serve as the lead designer in its fifth entry, Skyrim. Nesmith offered his thoughts on Fallout's metrics. Well, they're all gone, aren't they? All the people that made Bethesda worth it are gone. Can we get Kurt Coleman and Nesmith together to make a game? I don't care if they use the fucking Frostbite engine or whatever. They can go ahead. But whatever. Nesmith offered his thoughts on Fallout's metrics during a recent interview given to Pressbox PR's head of content, Greg Johnson, amidst a larger conversation whose topics ranged from his outlook on the Elder Scrolls 6 to his philosophy towards crafting in-game AI. Nesmith was at one point asked by his host what his overall opinion on Amazon's live-action romp was across the wasteland. Well, the Deathclaw looks pretty fucking solid, I gotta say. Speaking from his experience as lead quest designer on Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76, he declared in turn, I think it's amazing. I love the Fallout series. I actually think it's getting better the longer they go on. A lot of people saying that. A lot of people saying the first series was not as good as the second. Okay, good. I mean, I can kind of get on board with the first series being a bit dumb if the second series is better. They're hitting their stride. For me, the first season had a couple of places where they were winking and nodding at the game. By the way, why is there an Indian in Fallout Universe America? Ain't no Indians in America in the Fallout universe. There's still a completely white country in the 1950s, and that doesn't change up to 2077. The only influence that affects America until that point is China. Why is there an Indian in Fallout? Anyway, you give dog meat a stim pack and he instantly bounces up. That's funny and it's amusing, but they're getting into actual storytelling in that world and the environment in the second season. I think they're actually finding their mark. It's still very much Fallout, but they're telling good stories of their own at the same time. Who the hell is that? Annabelle O'Hagan? I feel like I know her. No, she just looks very familiar to me. You know who she reminds me of? Maybe it's the eye patch, so I can't see her other eye. She kind of reminds me of the actress who played Juliet in Lost. Remember that? Remember that chick? Big boobs. Ends up with Sawyer in the Afterlife thing, I think. Good thing. Asked in follow-up as to whether he believed the success of the Fallout TV series would lead to the Elder Scrolls getting its own show, Nesmith first replied with the blunt declaration that what you have to realize about things like the Fallout TV show is that they don't make Bethesda money directly. What you have to realize about things about the Fallout TV show is they don't make the money directly. I would be shocked if Bethesda's making any money that they care about, really. Not when you make literally billions of dollars on Skyrim. Yeah, I kind of wish that Skyrim had not become as big as it did. I think that genuinely speaking, Skyrim is the biggest thing that fucked Bethesda. It became so successful that, like almost everything else, it led to a gigantic fucking influx of stuffed suits. And that's not a good thing. Anyway, I mean, the chances are they just made a bunch of money licensing the fucker anyway, so they probably don't care if it's actually making them any money on, like, streaming views or anything. And plus, even if they got paid, like, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, that's fuck all compared to the money that Skyrim made, so yeah. But what it does get you is attention, apparently. What it gets you is notoriety. It's marketing. Do they really need marketing for Elder Scrolls 6? No, but you know what they do need? The Elder Scrolls 6! Fucking dicks. Except that they can't possibly make it now. That's the problem. I found out too much in the interim. I found out about Todd Howard betraying Coleman? The guy who was promised to be the lead on Elder Scrolls 6 and is the lore master of the Elder Scrolls universe, now gone from Bethesda. Screwed over by Todd Howard. He's gone. Nesmith is gone. Todd Howard doesn't touch video games anymore. He's just a fucking figurehead. He's a businessman now. He doesn't actually ever get to do anything to the games. So, Elder Scrolls 6, what's it going to be? Is it going to be Starfield in fucking Tamriel? Because I do not want that. Not remotely. Anyway, there you go. Just food for thought, really, about the about that. Another quick fire one we can shoot over. Hasbro has acquired the Harry Potter license, but Wizards of the Coast say no plans for Magic the Gathering to visit Hogwarts. Well, that's not particularly surprising, is it? Because let's be honest here, they are one of the wokest companies in the fucking world. Woketards of the Coast. And they will not touch Harry Potter because it is associated with J.K. Rowling. Why is there a picture of Vivi here? Why the fuck is Vivi from Final Fantasy IX in Magic the Gathering? Oh, fuck, man. These card games get too big now. They're way too big. Did you see the quartering unboxing fucking Pokemon cards and getting absolutely destroyed? $10,000 wasted. We'll get to that for Wanker of the Week. But, holy shit. Mate. These things get too big. They're stupid. The Magic universe has its own school of magic at Strixhaven with plenty of secrets still to explore. Our Universes Beyond roadmap currently doesn't have us visiting any others. Yeah, but that's not really why, is it? That's not why. It's because it's owned by J.K. Rowling. And you don't want to give J.K. Rowling any money now, do you? No, no, no. They seem to have acquired it, though. Yeah. I don't get it. I guess they'll just have characters that are not Harry Potter in it. Corpo synergy, that's why, indeed. All right, another one then, before we get to the big one. Overwatch devs are looking to redesign Anran after voice actress called her look Ozempic chic. So, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't been following this in much close detail, but I do kind of want to weigh in on it. It appears that they created this bitch and that she was designed to be a bull-dyke monster man looking, you know, this is apparently a woman, right? This is apparently a woman. But then the devs came along and they turned her into this. An actual woman. An actual vagina. Like genuine 100% hot woman. And now they are having to redesign, apparently, the fucking character. Because the voice actress told us she has Ozempic chic. Whatever. But there you go. Amran first appeared last August in a trailer for her brother, Wu Yang. So they made her a hot Asian chick. You do realize that you won't get any Asians playing if you don't have hot chicks. This is going to be a fucking dumpster fire. It's one to watch for sure. They just want to control everything, and it's pathetic. All right, last on this short fire round, we're going to do rush news, whether you like it or not. Steam Machine release info is delayed due to the computer hardware crisis. By the way, 8 minutes left. Can we hit the goal? And I will go an extra hour. I will probably roll 20 minutes over anyway, but can we get the goal so that I can continue to do this? And I will continue until we get to the 3 hour mark. And I'll give you the bonus boobies up front. We are 13 bucks away and $1.5, which can be part of it. So there we go. Just letting you know. Valve is still aiming for a launch in the first half of 2026. This is looking pretty annoying. It's getting a little bit long in the tooth now. Like I'm genuinely getting fucking fed up fucking fed up with having to write and read and talk about the fact that the Steam machine still hasn't given us any details. It's been months, and it's going to end up being $1,000 at this point. Although it shouldn't be more than $700. Though well aware that players the world over are waiting with bated breath for the Steam machine's full retail details, Valve has unfortunately announced that due to the ongoing computer hardware crisis and the resulting rising component prices, that information is currently up in the air. Breaking the news via a new blog post, Valve informed the eager fans that while the company had originally intended to release specific pricing and launch dates by now, the aforementioned memory and storage shortages you've likely heard about across the industry have rapidly increased since then. I don't know what it is. I just don't buy it. I just don't see that it's that hard. You know, maybe I'm just super naive. In fact, I almost certainly am just super naive. Make more fucking RAM, you dicks. Thus, the limited availability and growing prices of these critical components mean we must revisit our exact shipping schedule and pricing. I mean, what is the reason they can't just mine more of the fucking components? Oh. Globalism. The left. It's the left, isn't it? It's going to be the fucking left. You can't get your GDDR6 RAM because you got to fucking... You got to fucking get... No, yeah. You've got to... stop people from being able to drill baby drill in order to... I'm starting to think like John now. To such an extent, I'm even getting sort of pats on the back for it. That's it, isn't it? That's it. Oh, AI requires too many data centers and it's environmentally unfriendly. Shut up and make more. Shut up. Just fucking do it. Data centers for AI, which they want to limit. Politics affects everything. Another reason why we need Greenland. That's a good thing to do. Definitely do it. Funny that the G-Man arrives right then. But we do have to do... What? We do have work to do on land and concrete pricing and launch dates that we can confidently announce, being mindful of how quickly the circumstances around both of these things can change. We will keep you updated as much as we can to finalize those plans as soon as possible. Wipe out the globalists. Wipe them out. In Minecraft. And while unable to provide any concrete pricing or release details, Valve did explain that when it came to the Steam machine playing newer, more demanding games, the developers testing had found that although the majority of Steam titles play great in 4K 60 FPS with FSR, otherwise known as the AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution Upscaling Architecture, there are some titles that currently require more upscaling than others, and it may be preferable to play at a lower frame rate. Well, to be fair, I really like being a smug git about this because I don't give a fuck about fucking 4K and I don't give a fuck about 120 frames a second. I am quite content with 1080 60. Quite content with that. More than content. I'll take 30 if the game is right. I'm sitting playing fucking Alundra on my streams. By the way, guys, apologies. I did want to do an Alundra stream before this show today. Unfortunately, the wife is sick and that kind of derailed me from being able to find the time. And by the time I was supposed to be doing it, I just needed to sleep myself because I didn't get all that much sleep. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it soon. Probably tomorrow after WTF. Probably, if not Friday. Do a lengthy one before HyperDrive Time on Friday. Thanks to you guys filling up the bars and getting the goals and stuff. Anyway, there we go. All right, then. Let's have a look at this. A new video game, according to the BBC, but we've all known about it for a while now, like 6 months at least, sees Afrikaans fantasize about taking back looted treasures. That headline is broken, mate. That headline is broken. Absolutely fucking shattered. They were not looted. They were the spoils of war. Deal with it. Suffer, Africa. I mean, you do. so maybe don't as much. Imagine it's 2099 and the transatlantic returns treaty is falling apart as Western museums find ways to wriggle out of promises to return stolen African treasures. Fed up with trickery, artifacts expert Prof. Grace decides to take matters into her own hands, and the South African knows the perfect people to help. Her grandchildren, Nomali and Trevor, and her former student, Etienne. Into an abandoned warehouse in Johannesburg, Professor Grace sets out her high-stakes plan to... Of course, the BBC are reporting this. Nomali reluctantly agrees to the first heist to prove how dangerous the whole thing is. She would do anything for her family, and she joins them as a way to protect them from blah, 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 blah. Fucking hell. During the twists and turns of the game, other characters emerge. I don't give a flying fuck. Now, Sardoc. Wait. If you're still here. And yes, Goal, thank you very much. I will get to you in just a second. But first, this game has released. I think it's early access, maybe, not sure. How many players do you think it has? And if you know, no spoilers. How many players right now? And how many players peak? You can write peak or now next to your answer. Tell me how many fucking players are playing now. And I mean, give me a number, a ballpark. Smeghead's guess is 57. All right. St. Hugo says 12. 0 now. 12 now. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. John already knows. Rhoda already knows. Sardoc already knows. 20, 12, 12. Okay, well, actually, you're not that far off, to be honest. With a concurrent all-time peak on its release yesterday of 57, down to a peak right now. Let's just look at when that was. 18. That's got to be coming up. We're almost there. We're almost there. So 1800 UTC. It's currently 1600 UTC. 23 players right now.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Suck it, bitch. 23 people are playing it right now. 23. How many people are watching? Oh, 5,175th in daily active users. 283rd in top sellers. 631st in wish lists. 2,488 followers. 61 reviews. 44,927 all-time peak Twitch viewers. Currently, 68. Oh my God. No. No, 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 no. That's terrible. That's fucking appalling. 1 second a minute. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hang on. Just double checking. It launched on the 10th of February. It's not in early access. This is the official launch. Oh! Oh no. I think I could get more players myself. This isn't early access. I thought it was early access. Ah, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. 57 peak. 57 peak. Oh my God. That's worse than Dustborn. That is worse than Dustborn. I think. And going down. The strongest peak. Oh wait, there we go. UTC. It got up to 48. 41 players right now. There you go. Oh wow. Wow. 41 players. It's gone up. It's gone up. Okay, so we got new numbers as well. 5,175th in daily active users. That's worse. 283rd in top sellers, 631st still in wishlist activity, 488 followers and 71 reviews. 223 viewers right now. Oh. The game that did worse than Dustborn. About a bunch of high-tech afros stealing things that were fairly conquered and taken from them as the spoils of war. Oh, mate. It's never going to work. Your globalism is never going to work. Your diverse video games are never going to work. They're never going to work. Re-looted. Re-looted. An African futurist-based game developed by South African studio Nyamakop. The team size peaked at around 30 people, just like Expedition 33. What price was it? What's the price? Okay, this is Philippines. I don't think we have it. We don't have it. 436 pesos. That's about $8. You can't get people to buy this for $8. Well, of course not. In the Philippines, definitely not, because Philippines isn't very friendly to black people. Price history US $13.49 with 10% off, so it's $15, and they've dropped the $1.50 off it, and it still ain't sold. Oh, mate, I want to be in that bar with the devs, watching them cry into their beer. Suffer, dickheads. Suffer, woke devs. Oh, mate, that is fucking awful. That is fucking awful. Jesus Christ. That means that so far they have made $6,000. Every time the wokies show up, they prove that there are none of them. The little fuckers. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, guys, we have got some super chats. Smackheads is here. Sardoc, if you want to weigh in, now's the time. For 5 Australian, it says, seriously, a game about stealing. Such a good look for the culture, eh? I know, right? I know. A game about black people stealing stuff from white people. Oh, no. They got paid in WEF money? Yeah, probably. Oh, no. We'll watch this one with great interest. Yeah, not a good look for black people, is it?
Thank you for $5.
Thank you very much for that one, buddy. Appreciate you. And James Opp is back with another $5. Thank you. Says it's the AI data centers that's eating all the resources. Not just RAM, but power too. Much more money and guarantee sales of corps than end users. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. It is. And they want to do something to limit them as well. Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you very much, guys. We got to the bonus boobers. We just need $5 now to hit the actual goal, and we got double boobies, bonus boobies, and regular boobies. So there we go. All right, I'll grift out for another few minutes to get to the main story then. The clash between Sony and Nintendo is underway. The PlayStation State of Play is on February the 12th, which is today. Well, today if you're where I am. Wow. What to expect. Wolverine, Marathon, Saros, and more. It's the clash of the cringe. Who can make me less interested in their products? Jen has gifted one for the Griff Force and the princesses. Thank you very much.
Help me create the future of the white race.
Fucking yeah, thank you very much. We are $2 away. Amazing. All right. So, State of Play is coming on Thursday, February the 12th. That's today, if you're in the Philippines. Sony will broadcast the PlayStation State of Play at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 a.m. So that's in just a few hours. Yeah. Maybe we'll have a look at that in WTF. According to the PlayStation blog, the State of Play will run for over an hour and will showcase first-party, third-party, and indie games. The State of Play will feature news, gameplay updates, and announcements. Stephen Bromby for £2. Absolute fucking king. That's us over the line. You better believe that. Thank you very much. Says Sony and Nintendo. Clash of the former titans. Wow. We did it, guys. We hit the goal. Thank you very much. Yeah. Former titans. Former titans. Literally the two companies that I actually used to buy the consoles of. It's fucking embarrassing. I'm almost tempted to stay up and stream my reaction to it, but I'm so tired. We'll see. Probably not. We will react to it then. Probably in WTF Live. Thank you so much, guys. Tell me, which boobies do you guys want? What boobers do you want for bonus boobs? And I'll play that now. And you let me know. Do you want... well, which do you want? You know which ones there are. We got Metal Gear, Street Fighter. We got the OG one that's got like Claire Redfield, Android 18, Nami, Tifa. And if I really have to, although I wouldn't recommend it right now because I haven't uploaded it, Halloween. But let's be honest, Halloween, it's not season. It's not the season. So let me know which one you want. Let me know which one you want in the chat, and I'll play it. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and announce a bunch of games, gameplay updates, and news, probably for a bunch of shit that I don't care about. No specific games have been announced for the State of Play, although Polygon has a series of likely candidates. Oh, Polygon, you say? Well, let's have a look. Wolverine, obviously. Yes, but that's a Sweet Baby Inc. game, so they can kiss my ass. What else? Is that it? Is that what you're saying? Literally, Horizon Hunters Gathering. Well, that looked terrible. I'm not interested in that. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Wait, is that the one that looked kind of cool? I think so. PlayStation's first major game of 2026 is Marathon. Fucking hell. Is that thing still in development? Jesus, I thought that came out already. Bungie, what are you doing? No one cares about this game. You're fucked. But there you go. Guys, no one is telling me what boobies to play. Alright, yeah, I'll give you 30 seconds. And then I'm playing Metal Gear. But there we go. Anyway, as Sony's first major game of 2026, Marathon is likely to be showcased. MGS. For Bungie, the studio behind Halo and Destiny, MGS. Marathon is a sci-fi extraction shooter in which players loot an abandoned... We've got Street Fighter. OG. Claire. Street Fighter. Alright, fuck it. Let's put a poll up. 1 minute poll. 1 minute poll. Hang on. No, fuck that. We'll just have the 3. Okay, there you go. Boom. Vote. You got 1 minute. Starting now. How many $5 would it take to fill the goal? The goal is filled. I meant to do that. Sorry. But don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop you. Absolute legend. Thank you. The limit bar is actually full. Sorry. There we go. I didn't do it. Boom. And so is the bonus. I'm very, very pleased. I'm very happy indeed. Thank you. But there we go. Where are we at? We've got 30 seconds. Top 2 get played. Dunno. I think we'll just vote now and vote later. Hey, if we can get another $50, then I'll play all 3. There we go. Why not? Griff. Make it $30. All right, you got 10 seconds. Oof, Metal Gear's getting fucking felted. Ouch. All right, come on. Street Fighter's winning. 5, 4, 3. Okay. The people have spoken.
Hey there, stranger, locked eyes across the ring. I'm the one who breaks bones and still makes hearts sing. Built for the fight, every curve a weapon too. But tonight I'm craving something only you can do. I've thrown down champions, left them begging on the mat. Now I want you under me. How about that?
Round 1.
Come closer, baby, feel the heat I bring. Gonna pin your wrist, make your whole body sing. I'm rough, I'm fierce, got that killer stare. But damn, the way you play has me pulling my hair. I'll take you hard, no mercy, no safe word tonight. Mix the sweet destruction till the morning light. One wild round, bruises blooming like art. Think you can last with a fighter's heart. Legs that crush, hands that command. I'll flip the script, make you understand. Every combo I've mastered, every strike so clean. I'm gonna use them all to make you lose your scene. Sweat and fire, power in every grind. You're my opponent, but tonight you're mine. Tap if you need to, but I know you won't. You love the danger when stinging. A little choke, a little bite, a little more. Till you're shaking, begging, crawling to the floor. Erupting skin that's burning hot, and you're the prize I wanna take apart. Ready or not. So step into my ring when the lights go low. One night, no rules, just us and the glow. I'll fight you, I'll love you, I'll wreck you so right. Come get this fighter, let's go all night.
You win. Perfect.
God, shit! Son of a...
You have been
How does this even happen?
You have been summoned for the boobas. Disgrace yourself before the audience now.
There's like a tractor beam on this studio. Like, I don't know. I didn't think I was doing anything other than just sitting here just watching some titties.
You were summoned, mate. You were summoned by the god of tits.
Indeed.
Cannot avoid it.
Yes.
You cannot avoid it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I wanted to just let you know, the direct is tomorrow. It will be.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was
like,
getting my wires crossed. I was thinking that Nintendo was tomorrow and we were going to watch that. Yeah. The one we were actually planning to watch and react to was the Sony one. Yeah,
it'd be like 26 hours from now, roughly, somewhere around there. But Toasty has a pre-standing engagement tomorrow, so we're not doing the late night stream. So because that thing that she's doing starts at half an hour before we normally go live, so she's going to be doing that. So if you do want to cover it, I got nothing going on in the.
All right. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. As of now, then assume that we're going to go live at 6 a.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern, to watch the Sony State of Play and react to it. Yeah. Fair enough. And then, hopefully, I mean, I'm always open to having things impress me, you know? I really want Sony to be producing stuff that's actually interesting, but I'm just not remotely interested in Marathon. And as much as I would otherwise have been interested in Wolverine, I just
it's got the stain. It's got the stink. That sweet baby stink.
Yeah, I'm just not going to
put yourself through the
I'm just not going to do it. Reports indicate that Sweet Baby Inc. has been involved in the development of Insomniac Games as Marvel's Wolverine. The narrative consultation firm was reportedly attached to the project early on, with evidence suggesting that their involvement in the story and narrative consultation, although the extent of their impact on the final product remains to speculation. Ultimately, by the way, shout out to Gemini for once being an unbiased, fair AI. But I'm not giving my fucking money to anyone who works with Sweet Baby Inc. ever, no matter what the IP is. If you told me that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on Zelda, I would not buy that Zelda. I'm just not doing it. I don't believe that they can possibly have a hand in any game development and it turn out to be a good game. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. So there we go.
Yeah. And on a related note of bad games, I knew Reloaded was going to do terrible.
I didn't realize it was going to do as badly as that.
Yeah,
that is shocking.
My friend Dan lives over in the Boston area. He was doing a festival thing, and he got a free code for it like 2 months ago or something like that, a month or two ago. So he got it early, and they wanted to get game developers' opinions on it. And yeah, he told me how terrible it was. So
yeah.
Kate
is live right now playing it.
Oh,
do you want to dip in and have a look?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, we have another half an hour to fill. So
yeah,
why
we got
not?
time. We got time to fill, and marathon's gonna suck too. So.
The marathon's going to be an absolute fucking dumpster fire. No one
Oh
cares.
yeah,
about
no one's
marathon.
given up. No one's going to give it a chance after all that stolen artwork and all the other stuff.
I think I missed one.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, you know,
So this is where everyone is then. No,
Yeah.
wait, he has a completely different
Oh no, I
audience.
got it. I
than
got
me.
it. There it is. We got it. We got it.
yeah, and this game.
Fear the Beardo.
Yo, shout out to,
He get felted by Beardo for $1.99. Says $50 super chat.
Nice.
Here's your
Yeah,
money back for
this
this game.
this game, there's like no real direct combat or anything like that. It's basically you just run through and try to avoid things. It is.
How do you write his name?
so much.
Oh, it's Keir, isn't it?
Yep.
I
K-A-I.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now, to be fair, I'm not against parkour games.
There we go.
I used to play like Mirror's Edge and what's that game? It was like a mobile.
He's
game.
not against parkour games.
Yeah, but that's the whole gist of this thing.
Isn't it
It's like
2D?
yeah, it's like a side scroller
But no,
parkour. Well, I think it might
play,
be in a
Vector.
3D
I used to play
engine,
Vector.
but it's a side scroller presentation. I believe.
There we go.
I used to play Vector and shit like that, so I'm not against parkour games. But
Nothing
this
good
feels very
about this game. Have I heard even one
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, the motion blur is crazy.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty.
motion blur is
Motion blur? It's got motion blur?
Thank you for the blessings. What's up, Will of the fans in the building?
What's up, bro?
What's good? Saying they're sniping me. Hey, shout out. Make sure you raid afterwards.
Good point.
Playing this game make
Indeed.
you feel more black, Kata? No.
Has playing this game made you any more black, Kato? He's got 111 people watching him. Fucking hell. That's the Geeks and Gamers influence.
Yeah, he's
I
got
would
more
have thought it
people
would be more
watching
than
him
that.
than people are playing this game.
You know, Subway servers
Roger
and
says
shit
state
like
of play is
that.
10
You know, those are
p.m.
the
his
kind of
time.
games
Should be
I would play,
doable
but
so
those are
long as it's
mobile
not
games.
over 3 hours. No,
They're
it's only an
mobile
hour.
games. You know, and when I'm thinking about a
It'll
side
probably be a
scroller, I'm
2-hour
thinking about
stream
something that's
by the
intuitive.
time
I'm
we
thinking
get
about
done
something that
discussing
has,
everything.
Good
Yeah,
mechanics
maybe we
and
can fit in a little
gameplay.
bit of that
You know,
game
like the Marios
stuff.
of the world and shit like that. That's what I'm thinking about as side scrollers, right? Like, there's another game. Hold on, where is it? Do I have it in my?
But yeah, this game is just
Mugenics?
absolutely
What the fuck is
massive.
Mugenics? What the fuck is Mugenics?
God damn.
Holy
Don't
shit.
judge my library. Don't judge my library. They
we
give
get
me
we get
games,
sent a
alright?
lot
They
of
give me
really
games.
weird shit in our libraries.
Right.
SNH every week they send us fucking Guna games and
Yep,
and
and
Fupa games.
furries.
And, yeah,
This game
furry
right here,
games.
Dark Light.
I
This is
I
a,
always set them to
side-scroller,
private
which I
though
haven't got a
because
chance
I
to
have
play
kids
yet.
and one day I'm gonna let them play my
This
library.
is a side scroller and it looks cool.
What's that?
It looks
Dark Light?
cool. Looks like a good fun time. Yeah, fucking Hollow Knight. I played Silk
You
Song
know
earlier
the game
last year.
you're
You know, Silk Song
playing
was fun.
sucks
There's
ass
a
when
way to make
you
side
are
scrollers fun to play.
hyping
Looking at
other
you.
games.
And I just don't feel like this is
Right.
In the park are hilarious.
Mugenics,
Listen,
huh?
bro, listen.
Final
I
Fantasy
don't
Tactics.
I don't buy the games. They get gifted to me. I don't buy those games. They send them to me.
Okay, Kato, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say, buddy.
Sure.
Sure, buddy. Yeah, sure, yeah.
I felt
You are coping and seething. You just.
But you know what?
Oh, damn.
We're gonna go with the stereotypes. So we're gonna say she was
I
excited.
didn't expect to enjoy it. Some of it was a real thrill.
Oh, no, they have actually got South African accents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was developed by a group
at
of
South Africans, yeah.
actual South Africans. That's pretty
I
much
know,
how
it's
this whole thing
amazing,
was
isn't it?
made. Was yeah, this was as DI higher
She was
as
like,
it
I was
gets.
a little excited too. Granny was like, I got a little excited
Oh
too.
God,
Granny got kind
I've
of
got a
worked up. You
copy
saw
of it.
that? Hey, we're 6 out of 10 for the reparation
Let's have a look
fund,
and see
okay?
how
We
many
need
people are playing
4
right
more
now.
till or higher
We
super
got
chats to get our reparations back.
43.
so it's gone back down again.
Family I have alive.
Yep.
What are you gonna do with the artifacts?
The Museum of Black Civilizations in Senegal.
Just having some fun fucking with him. Fucking with his chat too. He said, shout out Will of the fans. Sup y'all, I'm live too. And we decided to check in at Khalil Too Short is 1 out of 43 players currently.
Yeah, they haven't even managed. 5 dozen people to play this thing concurrently. They can't even get 60 people. That is
worse than Dustborn.
Yeah.
God
for,
damn, dude.
for a game that was shown at multiple gaming events over the course of the past year, they tried to make this thing happen so much.
Yeah.
And just
Who the hell is that? Is that Keir?
We finally have an actual black man on screen that doesn't look like a soy boy. All right, so let's see how long it takes for
It looks like him.
to belittle him.
It totally
and
looks like
he's even
him.
wearing the do-rag.
I know, right? If you put a do-rag on that head, that looked like him.
Right. That's right. If he's wearing the do-rag, he's got the sunglasses down.
Oh shit, hold on, she didn't do it.
Unbelievable.
This is fucking awful. People asking me in his chat how I'm doing. James OP's dropped in as well.
Is that you, Kata?
We lost James. Did we just lose James?
He's probably just opening the second tab.
I know.
That's probably what I would like ball for real.
What's he laughing at? I don't know.
Oh shit, hold on, she didn't do it.
Oh, this is terrible.
Unbelievable.
They always have to look so ethnic
That's what you can't believe.
as much as possible.
Is that you, Kata?
Got him.
That's probably what I would look like bald for real. That's probably what I would.
Yeah, that is what he'd look like. Bald. It fucking is, yeah. If he had my haircut, that's what he'd look like.
I do. I do.
The hell was that?
Shout out to you, James, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and the support, brother. It means a lot. It means
Good
a lot.
guy.
Indeed.
God, I really need to redo my my YouTube settings, or not my YouTube, my OBS settings.
The
God,
turnaround in his fortune over the course of the past year has been quite nice.
I feel like it shouldn't be struggling this hard.
Someone put, why did they sound British? And I said, because they're South African. And I spelt it SEWTHIFRIKEN.
How do we convince a boring guy to steal things with us? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this is fun. Yeah, this is fun.
Well, we already know where we're going.
Totally sniping Kato, why not?
Maybe I can say that I'm
Indeed.
blackmailed by someone.
You're a terrible liar. Don't lie to
This is fun.
Oh, nigga, you got morals now?
Man, I'm never
so
going to
now
stop
you
being
got
jealous
morals?
that he can use the N-word.
You
and I
running
can't.
around stealing shit and stuff like that, and now you talk about, oh, don't lie?
Vice Admiral Deku
Fuck
Mars
outta here with that.
5372 says, oh no, Kato's playing
no.
that. Oh, Hypnotic going to be farming this for clips. Bet on it. Yeah, buddy. James OP says, I had to razz him. I know.
So what? We're just gonna fucking
Fun to see.
beg and plead?
I don't do a lot of stream sniping, but twice in 2 weeks now I've sniped Kato.
That's right.
So, you know, maybe it's just a racial thing.
Well, I mean, it is a way for us to get, you know, N-bombs blasting on the stream and not be held responsible for it. So
Yeah. That is a way that I can get the N-word on my show, yeah.
that's right.
Just snipe the fuck out of Kato, yeah. All right, that's probably enough for now.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, Kato, we have a show of our own to do, you know.
Yeah.
I thought she meant like
All right,
she was about to
let me
steal
remember.
from him.
I got a fucking raid Kato later, and that is
I
not
was
meant to
about
sound
to say,
gay as
nigga,
it
what
is.
the fuck are we doing?
Okay. For the meantime, then let's go back to this.
Indeed. Another running
Hypnotic's
game.
in the chat. Hypno's in the chat.
Just know that she's hypocritical for what we're
Hang
doing.
on, we're going back.
Yep.
But they're just going along with it. Like, so.
Hypno, you sniping this too? All right, fucking whatever. It's fine. Let's just keep with this for a minute. I want to see what goes on.
Too loud.
Seems like everybody's learning that Kata's live playing this fucking shit show, and we didn't even get to see the game. So let's actually watch for a minute.
Are we better? I don't know what. I don't know.
He says no.
He was in a cutscene.
I have no
You
idea.
gotta see
Hypno
the
is serious.
Yeah, it's weak. This is.
I don't know why that keeps happening.
That's right.
What
No,
is
is
going on? I
always
haven't
hiding
even
in the
seen any of the game
shadows. I mean, he is a shadow realm dweller, right?
Yeah.
But
Well, depending on
so
who you believe.
they understand that
Some people
she's
think
a
he's in New
hypocrite,
York.
and they understand that, you know, the
He's
things that
not,
she's saying,
which is
she's not-
hilarious.
She's
but
not
some
He's
people
an
doing. She's
etherical
not.
being.
She's not leading by
He's made a
example.
smoker.
No, I mean, even within the confines of the man behind the character, he is not in New York.
Throughout the story, Is there going to be some kind of repercussions for her doing these actions?
He's got
that
plenty
she's
of places he
against,
can be.
Or
Right.
are they just going to pretend like?
And again, I'm still talking about the man.
Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out.
He's got
what am I supposed to
123
care
likes. How many
about
we got?
Story-wise, when it comes to
This is
these
outrageous.
characters. Because so far, it seems like you made a main character
We
who understands
have
what she's doing is
32.
wrong, and that she shouldn't be doing
Not
it,
bad
but
for a
at the
half-dead
same
stream when
time, she's
everyone else
still
is streaming
doing
at the same time.
And there's really no good justification other than
We
oh,
got
need
we
to
got
steal
more
this
likes
and
than
bring
we
it back to
got
the countries
people
that
here
they came
currently. So
from.
thank you,
Why
everybody.
y'all keep skipping over the countries'
And,
history?
if you haven't already,
Where
you
got
can
taken from.
add a few more.
Hit the
thumbs
like
up.
button, guys. Slap the love button too. Teach it who's boss.
Maybe I'm giving the game too much.
Well, let's say I complained to Kater that all I can see is the pause menu. That's all I've seen since we got in here.
Break things.
Oh, this
Break.
is crap.
Oh yeah.
What is with that
yeah,
gay
there you
little
go,
trail
James.
that's
Thank
got
you.
behind it?
Yeah, it's good to know.
What is with that gay little fucking like color trail they've got behind it?
I guess it's for visual flair to prove you're going fast.
Hey, D
It's
stock,
fucking
all good,
shit because
brother.
they're not going fast.
No,
That's all good, brother.
it's just optical
I
bullshit.
don't blame you.
But yeah, it's just.
I don't know. Either he's bad at this or it's badly
Very
designed.
basic.
I would imagine both.
Remember
Little
that
from
compliment I gave the
Column A.
music earlier?
Yeah,
Little from
because
Column
I
A.
can't imagine
Take it
anybody
back.
really gets good at this game. Because why would you?
I have to take it back because
I don't know, man. I got pretty damn good at Strider.
African.
Right,
music,
right.
you know
But
what
I mean,
It is not
that's
really
a
doing
game
anything
that you might actually.
It's actually a good game.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
doesn't feel
There's
unique.
And
something there.
I'm actually talking about the remake.
Right.
Nini
I
says
assumed.
touch grass today. Gotta loot fast. Yeah. And then when you get out, better call Saul.
Right.
Mostly peaceful item transition.
This
That's
is
crazy.
fucking awful.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna hang off
It
this.
is
Jump through.
pretty ass.
This is gay.
Break things, loot things, destruction, chaos.
There you
Cultural
go.
appropriation is
Robin.
wrong. Now, let us go steal artifacts.
Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta get out of here. We'll go back to what we're doing.
Yep.
I'll
Yeah,
keep
this
him
thing
on
is
the
lame.
videos.
You have to go in and set everything up during the daytime, which is what he's doing right now, right?
Yeah.
And then you go back at night, and the guards are there, and you have to avoid the guards. Retarded.
Bitch, I was avoiding guards in 1999.
Yeah.
That is awful. The run animation doesn't make sense. You have to be moving incredibly fast to leave a fucking color trail, and they are running it like this.
Oh yeah. Well, as I said before, I got here proper. This was paid for by taxpayers. They're not. I don't think they're concerned about making a profit. They're making a message game.
Right.
So yeah.
So the when it comes to the PlayStation thing, I'm sorry, but I'm just not supporting a game. It looks cool. It does. This looks like something I would definitely want. I'm actually even a fan of the fact that they've kept with the branding that they did for Spider-Man, where it's just red background and Spider-Man on it,
Right.
and then
Sure.
yellow background and Wolverine on it. Fair enough. Get it. Good artwork. Love the design. Looks really, really nice.
However,
Probably would be a lot of fun to play. But I'm not running around helping gay people find love as
Right.
Wolverine. I'm just not
Right.
doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Then there's this. I don't know if you saw this before. It was in a previous state of play that we looked at.
I think I've seen like a few.
This actually
moments
looks
of
pretty
it,
cool.
But
This
yeah.
actually looks pretty cool. Except, of course, that they've got Miss Marvel in the picture. So.
Yeah, that's the thing I
Effectively
remember
Marvel
about it. They're
versus
still
Marvel.
trying. Yeah, they're still trying to make it happen with that character.
Exactly. It's Marvel versus Capcom, but without Capcom. It's Marvel versus Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, yeah. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I can't remember much about it, to be honest. I'll have to wait to see. But I remember that the people responsible for it were some people of note and also very passionate about it. So
Right.
I can't rule out that it might actually be pretty good. It's just that I don't give a fuck about half the Marvel universe anymore, and I'm just going to play as Iron Man the whole time anyway.
Right.
But they've anime-ized them. If you can't tell, they've kind of anime
Yeah.
sized the characters. You know,
Yeah.
a bit, which is cool. You know, I actually kind of like that. Don't try to convince me that Miss Marvel can beat Iron Man in a fight. That's fucking absurd. See the character art?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
They've given Iron Man kind of the Gundam thing.
Yeah, it seemed. I mean, if anybody picks it up, I'm not going to fault them for it, but you know how much I loathe and detest Disney, so yeah.
There you go. Yeah, indeed. Not having none of that. Thank you. But anyway, we move on then. So next week, and this is where I was getting confused because I thought it was Nintendo that we were covering tomorrow, but it's not. It's Sony.
Right.
The following few days on, next week sometime, from Monday to Thursday, apparently there should be a 3D Mario reveal on a Nintendo Direct.
Speaking of things that are going on for a few days, right now, evidently, in Malta, I guess it started yesterday and it's going through till tomorrow. They're doing a protest at Ubisoft. They did a walkout scheduled for 3 days for the stuff we were talking about yesterday. Because they want their, and it's like they're already talking about firing all you people, like going and standing outside right in front of the door when they
So
just
they
want
can
you to
lock
be
it
inside.
behind you. Yeah.
Right. Just be like, well, while you're here, let me just go get the shit. Oh, never mind, all your
good, you
stuff's
guys-
at
you
home
guys-
already. We don't.
Yeah, they're standing outside like protect our jobs, protect our jobs, and suddenly like a 7th floor window opens and all their stuff just falls out onto the street.
Shit, go home.
Yeah. All right. Well, we know who we're firing. Bye.
Right? That does seem like a good way to get on that ever-growing list of expendables.
That's interesting. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they are protesting in Malta. There you go. Well, maybe we'll have that as a topic tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm always up for felting Ubisoft. So there we go. That was a farce yesterday. I don't know if you saw the previous partner showcase. It came out last week for Nintendo.
No, not the one from last week. No.
It was atrocious.
Oh, I can imagine.
Atrocious. Apart from basically these games, one of which is new, one of which is a remaster, and one is 2 years old.
Yeah. I think you mentioned yesterday. It was basically the introduction
Anime
to the
shite.
new president. She's
It was just
there. Yeah.
cringe. It was this sort of crap.
Yeah.
This.
And let's show off our new girl boss.
Yeah.
President.
Oh, was she in there? I didn't even see if she was in there.
I don't know. Well, maybe she wasn't. I don't know.
No.
But no.
But you've got Valheim, you've got Hollow Knight. Oh, that was ridiculous. Hollow Knight. Well, guys, welcome to the Nintendo Showcase. Let us just tell you that we are the place to go if you want 9-year-old prequels to games that just came out this year on Switch 2.
Right. That you can probably buy both the first and the second one for the same price or less than
I have
one
both of
game
them.
that's 9
They were both
years
gifted
older.
to me, but they were both. They're like $40 for both of them. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know they're not going to. Yeah, because on Steam you can get them for around $20 a piece. You know they're selling that thing for like 60.
Yeah.
On at minimum,
Oh,
if not 80.
Total shit show. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. All I know is Nintendo is somehow, unbelievably now, more on my shit list than even Sony.
Understandable.
In fact, the funniest thing happened, right? For the 20 years between, say, 2000. When did the Xbox launch?
Would have been
2000, right?
I think
2001?
2000, I think.
Or 2002?
2001 or 2002, I think.
2001, November 2001.
Yeah.
So basically, for the 20-year period starting then, I didn't bother with Xbox, not even once, not even for a joke. Only my friends, if they had one and there was nothing else to play, I'll maybe play that. I didn't bother, didn't care, wasn't interested, couldn't be bothered, needed to keep my Nintendo and my Sony going. So fair enough. Now, I actually have a higher opinion of Xbox than either Sony or Nintendo. And don't get me wrong,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's only because I feel slightly sympathetic towards Xbox, completely shitting the bed constantly, just unable to do anything, sideshow bobbing their way through life.
Right. You
Whereas
have no more
Sony
hate for
can
them.
kiss
You've
my
kind
ass.
of reached the apathy point where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, never mind. I guess I don't want
Xbox has pissed me off the least because I
Right.
cared about it the least.
the least. Right. That was kind of my take on it. It's like, I understand why you have more problems with Nintendo than Sony because
I'm viciously furious with Nintendo.
Yeah,
And
'cause you
Sony,
expect
I've
better
entered
of
the
them.
apathy stage. Yeah. Nintendo, I never thought would ever betray gamers. And they just have multiple times in the last year. They can kiss my ass. You remember how fucking different my tone was before the actual Switch announcement? How optimistic I was a year ago for the Switch 2?
Oh yeah, because it was right around this time a year ago that they
it was.
did that announcement.
We were gearing up for it, and all those leaks were coming out.
Yeah.
And I was going, oh man, I'm kind of in. This looks really cool. I'm in, man. I love my Switch. I want to get an upgrade. And then they're like, $500. What?
Yep. I do remember because the first thing we saw was those accessories that came out early, and so we knew
saw
the
the
shape
leaks,
of it and everything like that.
Peripherals made for them as well.
Yeah.
And that gave us the insight into the optical on the mouse.
Yep, and that's when you were
Boosted
interested in it. I was never interested in it, so I can at least say that.
You were safe.
Fuck this thing for
safe in the bunker of fucking skepticism, of course, as always, you bastard. And me, I allowed myself to open my heart just a little, and Nintendo stuck a knife right in it.
Indeed,
they can kiss my ass. I actively hate Nintendo now. It drives me nuts. I'm gonna probably test out later on before I go to sleep whether I can get a SNES emulator running with retro achievements.
Oh, nice.
For some other games that I want to stream.
Right.
But I should be able to. But for me, it died with I don't know.
The
Pokemon
price
Sword and
announcement.
Shield?
I think I saw.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes. But I do believe that I actually witnessed in real time when you were just like, fuck this company.
I don't understand. Oh, right. Rhoda says, do not change the screen until someone can screenshot.
Oh, Nintendo Dyer.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good. Well done, Rhoda. Yeah.
Good
Not
eye.
bad at all. Not bad at all. Someone screenshot now.
Yeah. We're at 2 hours 46. 2:47.
There you
now.
go.
So
You got me screaming at it
There's
as
a
well.
timestamp for everybody.
All right. Okay. I just don't care, man. I'm sort of, my attitude is to Sony, best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't believe you can generate anything that's going to make me want to give a fuck about you or your platform.
Right.
But best of luck. With Nintendo, my attitude is, you fucking traitors can kiss my left testicle in hell.
Yep.
If you think that I'm going to support you in any fucking way until you do a radical fucking change of direction. There you go. There it is again.
Yeah. The only thing I'm holding out for is the Steam Machine. Because they're even saying that the next Xbox, if there is a next Xbox actually at this point, but if there is, it's just going to be a branded PC, effectively. We'll have Windows 11 on it, which means it's going to play like shit. So.
Yeah, the only reason I'm even remotely interested in this one is because it will be focusing on actual in-house games, apparently.
Right.
So there we go. Yeah, gross. It's disgusting. They've completely fucked themselves.
Yeah. They're only showing like 6 games, so it'll be about 5 to 10 minutes of coverage a piece. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with that.
I assume they're gonna, I don't know. I guess they're gonna have to rely on all their Disney adults, their Nintendolts.
Nintendolts are the worst. They should spell that with an O.
U.
Nintendolts,
That's right. Yes.
But there you go. Anyway, Yeah, it looks like they're going to be leaking there's leaks of the PlayStation Plus game catalog for February as well, which includes Spider-Man 2.
Oof.
It'll be interesting to see how many they actually get rid of.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't really care. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care anymore. I haven't turned on my PlayStation in over a year.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I use my PS5 for is camera stand.
I'm still talking about PS4.
Right.
The last time, actually, that's not true. I did turn it on about 4 months ago to let my niece and nephew play Minecraft.
Right.
Because the PC downstairs is not working at the moment. I need to get it fixed. But there you go. That's it. There you go. They're all fucked. They can kiss my ass. I just don't care. I'm looking forward to looking at the Sony one because I want to see if they can actually generate a modicum of interest from me, but they probably can't, and it won't make a difference anyway because whatever they do have that interests me is going to come to PC anyway. So there we go.
Possibly even day and date.
Yep. And I have FF14 on PC. I have everything else on PC. There's very few games that I want to play from my PS4 library that I haven't already finished and can't play also on PC if I want to. And as for PS3, well, that's a little different. But I don't think I currently have a working PS3. I think the one I've got doesn't have an HDMI out, so I need replacing. PS2, I'll emulate. PS1, I'll emulate. So
I have a Fat Boy PS3, so I can still play old PS1.
I did have, but it bricked, so I ended up getting a Slim. But then the HDMI went on it.
I have my PS3, my PS4 Pro, and my PS5, but I have like very few games now because when I was offloading that stuff in Seattle, the dude was like, "Oh, well, I want like." He basically, I didn't get a chance to go through and pull my Metal Gear series because that would have been the stuff that I would have kept and a few other things. But
I just find it so hard to care anymore. Anything that I would want to play on PlayStation, I can emulate. So
right, and that's what I was going to say.
I can
I
emulate
don't worry
PS3.
about it.
So why am I even saying that? Like I don't need to.
And that was the thing. It's like, earlier this year, I got the Metal Gear Solid collection for like $20 or some shit like that. It was like next to nothing to get all 5. And I was like, yeah, because it was right before Delta came out, and so they were doing a big promo sale on Steam. Like, yeah, even better. Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right, I guess we should probably wrap things up a little bit then, because I actually have run out of content. But there we go. But in the time remaining, we can do our outros. Wish everybody well, thank them, and then leave them with boobies of their choice. So I guess now it's down to Metal Gear or OG. I guess we'll
flip a coin.
I guess I'll just ask the chat. Boobs. Metal Gear or OG.
Yeah, I will cast my vote.
There we go. You let us know by the end of the stream and I'll decide and I'll play whatever. In the meantime, guys, thank you very much for checking out this episode of WTF Live. No, it's not. It's HyperDrive Time. I'm just getting confused because John's here. I've had a lot of fun. You guys have been very generous as well. Thank you very much for helping me hit the goal. It really does make a huge difference to me. Helps me with everything that I need to keep this shit going. So thank you very much. I call it the goal, but it really is kind of like the minimum requirement for me to live. So, yeah, there you go. The YouTuber felts himself. I'll be on live stream fail tomorrow. But there we go. Anyway, I guess we'll do our outros then. You can do an outro since you're here.
Yeah, sure. It's my day off, so I'll get done with this and just go back to sitting here on my computer watching shit and working on stuff. But I will be back here tomorrow, of course, obviously with Will and Rhoda and possibly Toasty if she's free. We'll be doing some Wanker of the Week stuff and, the normal Thursday things. Starting
It's going to be a good one.
10 a.m. Eastern. And, of course, tomorrow night, as I mentioned, Toasty's got scheduled. She's going to be doing a Rumble Creator gathering thing that starts at 7:30 Eastern. So there will be no show with her tomorrow. So instead, I'll be here with you because I got the free time. And
Sweet.
we'll cover PlayStation Direct. But yeah, you can always find me. Everybody who's here already knows you can always find me at Toasties, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and do the Weekend Cultures on Saturdays over at Honey Badger Arcades at 11 a.m. in the morning. It was a great, fun time in the chat today. Hugo, if you are interested, because we are not starting it tomorrow, next week we're going to be starting Fallout reviews, starting from season 1, episode 1. So if you do have an interest in having that, kind of debate, that's something that we can possibly plan for next week if you have the free time. But yeah, everyone in the chat, it's a great time hanging out with you as always. Always a fun time being here with you, Will. Of course, that said, everyone have a wonderful week going forward. Safe travels ahead. Be awesome as always.
Cool. All right, there you go. Well, thank you again for being here for HyperDrive Time, episode 131. 131. I was going to say 313. I'm like, nah, it's definitely not that. I do appreciate it. Oh, James. Hang on. James OP has sent us a $5. Thank you very much, buddy. It says DM. All right. Hold
Thank you for $5.
You go and wait.
I love that clip.
Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, there's people with tech and skill backing up not only this channel but others like it, and that's fucking glorious. I love it. I love it. I have ideas, and then these people is like, well, I can help you with that.
Yeah, no, I was actually talking to Hugo and
It's a big deal.
few other people about the whole Discord situation, like we were mentioning yesterday. I think that we have the talent, skill, and ability with people with actual legitimate technical backgrounds. That this whole Discord thing might just give us an opportunity to just kind of fuck it, let's make our own.
I think we should. Yeah, I think we should go off the grid.
Yeah,
I do. I think maybe it's time for us to build a little thing. Not necessarily to feature any particular one of us.
Right. Basically, like what the FFS was intended to be, but something that's not beholden to any kind of private entity other than just...
By the way, I have a name for it.
Sure.
Launch based.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's great. Definitely.
With a D on the end.
Yeah.
It was a name I was thinking of coming up with if I ever got to make a game. That would be the name I used. Launch based games.
Indeed.
Anyway, give me a second here while I just open my DMs and get things organized a little bit, because I've got tabs all over the shop right now. Yeah. And I really don't need to. I've still got literally every fucking tab open that you've seen today. So give me a second. I'll close a few of these.
Yeah, I know in the meantime, a lot of people have already canceled their Nitro memberships, and you can do a Discord server transfer to root. And it's just like 2 buttons you press and it'll just rebuild your archive over there.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is way beyond my knowledge level, to say, but I've gone in certain directions in my life. Others have gone in theirs, and when we collaborate, we can create crazy things together. So that's what I like.
Indeed.
That's, I think, pretty much the exact philosophy that created Expedition 33. And if that's the case, then I'm all for it forever. Okay, what do we got here? Let's have a quick look and switch tabs at the scene. And hello, this is Juggernaut 11 XI. Model newer one than others. I guess that's Lara. That's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
I always pictured her having bigger eyes, but that's just a personal preference. That looks like Lara Croft.
Yeah. It must be kind of cold in that room. She's pretty nipply.
Smuggling some paracetamols.
Yeah.
Smuggling peanuts. Smuggling raisins. That's the one. Wait, there she is. There's Triss. I've got to do something with Triss very soon.
Yeah.
And Yennefer.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's actually quite a few ladies in the Witcher series.
When I get my locals open, which, I can give you the scene that you didn't see in Witcher 3. There we go. Queen Calanth from The Witcher.
Yep.
Very nice.
That's
Siri, of course. That actually looks like Siri too.
Yeah.
Whereas
As
my
she should
Siri,
look.
I don't think I have a still image to show of her. I think the last time I tried that, I was surprised by a clip of her ripping her clothes open to reveal giant bouncing naked tits. So I'll double check, but I don't think I have a Witcher Siri there. Nah, all I've got in my Siri folder is Siri NSFW. So there we go. That's really good though. That's great. Wow, that's really good too.
Yeah, and while you're asking QJ, yeah, it's called Root. A couple people have already started checking into it. I need to do my research on it today, and it might just be like a little stopgap because
there's another
but
Laura.
I got like another week and a half before they try to charge me for another month of Nitro. So I figure I'll check out this thing, see if it works well enough, and if it does, then I just go ahead and cancel that, save some money, inform everybody that the FFS Discord's moved or whatever. But
This is solid. That Laura, that close up of Laura is very good. Very good. We're actually in the realm of what she would look like if she were made real now.
Yeah. Far better in execution in a far shorter time frame than the current developers have done.
No, I mean they've actually made her look like Laura.
Yeah.
I mean James has actually made her look like Laura.
Yeah. I will say the new versions they have of her for the two games do look better than what was that.
Oh yeah, we've previous, yeah, for sure, but not good enough.
This is much better.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on it at all.
Yeah,
there's a quality that they managed to capture in the look of Lara Croft that no one seems to have quite 100% yet managed to bottle in realistic graphics. Now, as I've said in my videos on the subject and various other things, I'm still of the opinion that Lara Croft should not look.
Yeah, she should be stylized.
Should not be. She should only be hyper real. Yeah, like super real, stylized, not rendered into a real human being. But and the actual original Lara Croft PS1, like, is
very gestural.
Is so very difficult to recapture. Like she has a very. It's like we almost accept her face as a real human being, you know?
Right.
And it really hasn't. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like she's got dark lips, olive complexion.
This is 30 years and it still looks good.
Pretty close though. Pretty close. Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, the way I look at Lara Croft now, like as a person who actually tries to consider the genealogy of people from time to time, that woman has olive skin.
Yeah,
she is Mediterranean. You know, she's probably, you know, you could even write in a backstory where it would be like the Italian immigration into the UK during the Second World War, where all the Italians went and lived in Scotland. You could easily do that. That's how you end up with singers like Paolo Nutini and people like that from Scotland, which would explain why she ends up with an olive complexion and dark lips, you know. But then that could just also be lipstick.
But yeah, no, it's great work.
But this is the thing. Lara Croft clearly goes tomb raiding in makeup, right? Yeah. Like James Bond goes into and secures tanks and drives them through the streets
in a white tuxedo because he's that much of a badass.
In a fucking tuxedo, yeah, exactly. Not even a white tuxedo, just a tuxedo, any suit and tie.
Right,
you know.
Right. But I was just saying, in the sense that
in a white tuxedo, it's because he's total badass.
Yeah, because he's total badass, and it's like I'm not even gonna get a stain on this. Same thing with Lara, you know.
That's the thing. That's the hyper real I'm talking about. You know,
yeah,
larger than life. It's an iconic thing. It's fun. It's silly because it's completely unrealistic, and it just would work. You know. Anyway, James is back for another $2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much indeed. You've been very kind today.
Cool.
Says, I have 5 models to choose from in the text gen now. I need to start fucking around with that text gen. I need my wife to not be sick so that she can take care of the kids. So I play around with this stuff. Tomorrow is a non-video day. I have to make the credits. I have to get a good start on the Amelia video, and I have to look into the AI. And I have to work on my book. But I might save that for Saturday. Just do it at the weekends. We'll see. Because that gives me 2 days back to back that I can fucking focus on that, you know. Yep. But there you go. Anyway, thank you so much for $2. And yeah, I gotta get talking to this guy, man. I'm just I'm always working. I'm sitting at my computer and I'm editing, drawing, feeding the kids and sleeping. It's my life. So I do apologize for taking so long on everything, but it'll get easier, it'll get better as the years roll on, no doubt.
Yeah.
Little one, the eldest is almost, well, she's a year and a half now, and she's a little behind on the speaking, I think, but that might be because we're a multilingual home.
Right.
And but she is starting to babble a lot now. She's actually vocalizing all the time. So that's good. I was really genuinely worried that she was going to, especially because Lily, the little one, is always talking.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't shut up. So I'm like, oh, please don't overtake your sister, you know?
Right.
When they start talking, they can start being reasoned with, you know?
Right.
So that's when our lives get a bit easier, you know? So there we are. But James, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah. And again, don't make 2 babies in 2 years. I mean, you might think, yeah, I'm a genetic jackhammer and all that shit, and that's cool. Don't do it. You will regret it. Please. Don't. Bad idea. That's it then. Let's get out of here. Thank you so much for checking out the channel, for checking out the stream, and being here with us for the duration. Thanks to John for joining and jumping in to have the laughs. And thank you to everybody who helped us to build up the goal for another day. Seriously, it means the world to me. If I can do that every day, then I can keep doing this more or less indefinitely for the foreseeable future.
You've got 12 votes in on the poll.
Yeah, I see. I'm going to do it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you to St. Hugo, J Viper, Smegheads, Mr. Sardoc, Smegheads again, Sardoc again, fucking hell. Paul Ashworth dropping 5 there, love it. Stephen, Sardoc, Smegheads. Justin came in for a couple as well. Rhoda, thank you very much. Smegheads again, like 3 more times. James OP as well. Jen dropping a membership. Stephen Bromby. James up and James up again. Thank you so much. James OP. Or OP, I think. Because apparently, I don't know what your last name is, but it must be really unpronounceable if that's how people call you. So fair enough, though. It can't be as unpronounceable as the name I tried to pronounce in my my latest Amelia video that went live about 4 hours ago. And hopefully you guys can check out. Before we do anything else, I'm just going to quickly keep my word and set the raid up to go and bother Keir when we're all done. 1 second. Let me get that shit going, and we will raid the fuck out of the black man.
That's right. He's the one who's going to get relooted.
Yeah, exactly.
On the stream.
Yep. All right. What the fuck? I'm a member here, and I can't seem to find the fucking channel. What's he called it? It's time to get those reparations, Keir. It's time to get those fucking hell. Those reparations, Keir. There it is. Found it. Got it. Good. We're gonna raid. All right, guys. Shout out to Kato when you get there. Thank you so much for being here for us. Appreciate you. Have a really good day. And last but not least, then, the thing to do is to end the poll. Bang. The winner is Metal Gear Solid. John will be a happy chappy. We are going to Shadow Moses. And this will serve as credits. We'll catch you on the next one. So till next time, take care, spike your hair. Fuck Nintendo. Fuck Sony. Fuck everyone who is corporate and woke. Literally all of them, especially the BBC. Question everything. Respect the fans. Check out the Discord. The link is below for now until we come up with something better. Boys of the Fans will be back tomorrow for WTF Live with Wankers of the Week. Oh, we're going to have some fun with that one. It's going to be good. Enjoy your titties, and until next time, tatty bye.
looks like a blade. You follow us in through the traps we've laid. Eyes in the darkness, lips stained with sin. Once we pull you closer, you'll never leave again. We are fire and lace, the poison you crave. The softest of chains will make you a slave. Come closer, commander, surrender the fight. Our kiss is your weapon, our love is the night. Would you die for our bodies? Would you kill for a taste? Every bite of temptation leaves nothing to waste. We're the foxes, the serpents, the hunters, the flame, and you'll beg us forever to whisper your name. We are